How nice.
Did we ooh-woo before the gummy bear bit?
No. Would you like me to ooh-woo? Ooh-woo! Who's ready to play some D&D?
Every time.
Welcome to the very fifth and final episode of Exquisite Adventure. I am your host,
Rodney. I'm just Rodney. And don't worry, this is not actually the final episode of the entire show. It's just the final episode of our first adventure. Exquisite Adventure will come back after a short break, and we'll keep you updated with everything you'll need to know. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us on this whole thing. If for some reason this is your first episode, I encourage you to go back to the very first. There is a lot going on. A lot of it's very silly. Arguably, it makes sense. I don't know. I'll leave that for you guys to decide. But if you're really adamant about listening to this one first, let me explain how it works. Exquisite Adventure is, at the moment, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast, where we change the Dungeon Master every session. So all 5 of us at the table take a turn to tell one story in 5 sessions. We don't share notes. All we've got is what happened in the previous sessions to go off of, and our memory of what happened, which oftentimes is not perfect. I'll say it was not easy to pull as many strings together as we did. There might be some drop plot threads, but hey, it's fine. Next season. Just so you know, this is a really long one. We do get a bit foul over the course of the episode, so sorry about that. And we definitely continue to say some of those very bad words. So, I don't know, kids, cover your ears or something. I think that about covers it. So once again, thank you so much for joining us, and let's get into the game. All right, let's get this started before I die of heat stroke.
Okay.
So you can dive something else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, precisely. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Danny, don't spit on your mic.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So, at the end of last session, you guys were getting a ride on some big birds. Svaxthy, after the events of the ball, tasked you with speaking to one of the Mamaxons who claimed he had information on Black Sabbath, the cult largely responsible for the Necromancer Wars 15 years ago. Their signs have been seen around Lambgo. So you took a rest, went to go... No, you didn't. Did you? I don't remember. It doesn't matter.
You don't sleep.
Yeah, who cares? You guys went and met with him very, very stealthily, very under the radar. You met the Mamaxon. His name was Chelin.
Right.
And he had 2 friends with him, Relics and Algul. And there was Pirate Jesus there as well. But we don't have to worry about him. Chelin told you that there had been sightings of activity at Mount Pleah, fires, dancing, loud noises, which is odd considering Mount Pleah is off limits. Yeah, so with Chelin's information and with the guidance of Relics and Algul, you are going to be making your way to Mount Pleah. You went to the bird stables of Chelin Mamaxon, where there are a bunch of large birds, including the most noble of rocks, Balanis, and some smaller ones named Growly. You tried to fly off, but it was unsuccessful. Svaxthy vomited several times. Kringus went unconscious. And then the rest of you vomited at least once. But finally, you took off. And you have taken off. And you're in the air. And you're flying towards Mount Pleah. Shodan, Jack, Jingus, and Bugbear, I believe you're all on Balanis. There is a driver who is flying Balanis. He's sort of in the front. And then Svaxthy is on his own bird. And Relics and Algul are on their own birds. Sort of flying in a pattern with Balanis in the lead. And the others sort of following behind, sometimes next to them, but never overtaking. It's really cool. You're in the sky. You're flying on a big friggin' bird.
I wish I was awake to see it.
Yeah, Jingus, you wake up.
Oh, I had the most horrifying nightmare that I had been kidnapped by Svaxthy, and I was forced to be in his wedding party, and there was cults and darkness, and necromancers came back, and I got on a big bird.
Jingus?
And, yes.
Yeah, that's real. Sorry.
Oh God,
Yeah,
my
that's all true.
gift. Oh.
I mean, we're like on a bird. It's kind of a part of that, you know.
Oh.
Anyway, have you
Where did
seen
you think
this,
you were
though?
just now?
What?
Since you thought that was a dream, who did you think you were talking to?
Oh, Nibbles, of course. I wake up and tell him about all the dreams I have. He remembers them so I don't forget.
You were saying, Jack?
I mean, like, this is really cool, though. Like, you know, we're on a bird. I haven't done this before.
Yep, no, definitely a first for me.
I'm still like a little. He talks to his rat. Like what? The rat remembers. Like, how does Nibbles remember?
Oh,
Jack.
he remembers everything, good and bad. He won't let me live down my mistakes, that rat, sometimes. Every time I mismix a potion or accidentally burn the skin off my hand, he remembers. He lets me know that I am not perfect.
You know,
Sounds
a couple of days
good
ago,
friend.
if you told me that you burned your hand off a couple of days ago, I wouldn't believe you. But I think I know you now. I think I believe you.
Thank you. It's nice to be believed.
I give him like a fairly steady, like, pat on the shoulder.
Oh, nothing broke. Look at that. I must be getting younger.
Svaxthy, are you okay over there?
You look over to Svaxthy, and he seems to be having a very fun time. He's the birds have, like, the smaller birds have sort of saddle situations going on. So, like, he's strapped in, and it's like there's a harness that ties around your waist, and there's all harnesses for you guys as well, but it's more of a bigger, like, Appa from Avatar kind of situation where you're sort of just in a little bowl
Big
thing.
bowl.
A big bowl. And Svaxthy has, like, the reins, and the bird is clearly very annoyed with him because he keeps, like, shifting the reins around, and the bird, like, does a flip and then goes down and under, and somehow he's not losing his guts, maybe because he lost it already all over Balanis. But he doesn't hear you. In fact, you realize there's no sound of wind, like, at all. And you're flying pretty fast. You guys were talking at perfectly normal levels and could hear each other perfectly normally.
Is that normal?
Oh,
Yeah.
is this your first time flying?
Yeah, it is. Pilot, whatever whatever. Is this normal? Like, are we doing this? Is this like I'm like trying to, like, yell at the pilot guy.
Yeah. The pilot is less than 3 feet from you, and he turns around. He's got, like, aviator goggles on and, like, aviator hat on. He turns around. He's got a very, like, long mustache. And he's like, "Hey,
Like the wind. There's no wind.
of course there's wind. The wind's all around us.
but we can't hear it.
Oh, we can't hear it. Yeah, that's right. Never been flying before?
Is that?
What? No,
Fuck me.
No,
I mean, like,
but-
what?
It's just a spell. It's a spell.
Interesting.
It's just magic.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps this is really like a luxury private jetliner sort of situation.
What's
So
this?
everything is
Jetliner?
real.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
This is no, you gotta be all perfectly comfortable for the
Yeah.
Mamaxins and whoever they got flying.
Okay. Yeah.
So no
I believe
noise.
you-
Don't want to go deaf.
Royal treatment.
what?
Believe me. If you were on a bird without this like quiet bubble spell we got around us, you'd be you'd be deaf. We wouldn't hear each other. Like we could be right next to each other. I could be yelling in your ears, and we wouldn't hear a word.
What?
A word. I said we wouldn't. You wouldn't hear a word. I'd be screaming. I'd be right next to you. He like loosens up his harness a little bit and like leaves the bird's head and crawls over to you. Like you wouldn't hear a word I was saying.
I'd be much more comfortable if you like stayed up there.
What?
Why?
Nothing personal,
Oh,
but
don't-
you gotta keep
Oh,
flying.
Don't worry about it. Balanis. Just basically autopilot. Doesn't need me.
How long have you been flying birds?
How long have I been flying birds? That's a good question. I've been flying birds for about 15 days.
No. Wow, very experienced. That's more experience than I have flying
It's a
birds.
very long process to get your flyer's license. I was training for about 15 years.
Oh my. What do they have you train on if not a bird?
They have us train on seals
I
in
see.
the water.
Oh yes.
Ah.
I see. I get
oh,
it.
Very
that's what all
similar
those people are
birds and
doing out
seals.
there. You see them sometimes. They're like on
They're-
seals, and they go, "Look, I'm flying," and you're like, "What are they doing?"
They're training.
know.
They're training. Yeah.
Wow, I feel enlightened, illuminated.
What's
Yeah,
your name?
Absolutely nothing like actually flying a bird, though. They teach you everything you could do wrong first, and then unlearn it. That's why it takes so long.
Huh.
That seems a bit backwards, doesn't it? Like,
I don't know. It's just the way it's been done.
yeah, just. Well, who am I to say? Whatever. I'll be over here.
Do you ever
Well-
accidentally like remember the thing that you unlearned as if it was the thing you were supposed to learn?
Oh, all the time.
Oh, that's great.
All the time. All the time.
Do you
Wait, is
ever?
that leaving the reins or whatever? Is that like one of the things you need to unlearn or the things you need to learn?
Oh, Giff, you're right. He turns around and goes back to the front and he grabs hold of the reins. And you realize that Balanis had slowly been like going a little faster and flying a little more erratic. And he had been like looking back at everybody with like a glint in his eye, like he was about to really fuck you all up.
Well,
Like he's like, I'm gonna run into that mountain.
That one, Mount Pleah. Which, oh, hey, look, Mount Pleah's right there.
Oh,
oh, that was quite quick.
it really was fast.
Wow.
Which is
Yeah, smaller
good.
than I thought.
Well, it's
I'm glad
just,
we didn't walk.
It's very far up. Where it's all the way down there. I bet it looks much larger in person.
Yeah,
Mm.
as you get closer, it gets a little larger. And then
It's
a
a
little,
little
more
larger.
large. And then a little larger.
Oh.
And then it's like really big because it's a mountain.
Oh, holy crap, that's huge.
Well, that's really
Mhm.
that's mountainside. From up
that
up
is-
high, I was worried. I was like, why'd
You
they
know
name it a
that-
mountain when it's more like a hill? But now it makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah, it's really big. Like Mount Pleah is huge. Like the tops of it is just all covered in snow and there's barely like any vegetation at the top there. But it's like it's not like a range. It's just a singular mountain. And and like the canyon that leads to it is like really, really deep. And you guys could see the Rumph River like flowing down through the canyon.
So where are we dropping?
Don't worry, I got it. We'll be landing very shortly at the base of the mountain.
And what are we doing once we get there?
I don't know.
We're going up to the top, or are we
I
staying at
figured
the
you
base?
would know.
Bugbear, we're
Yeah.
looking for the, like the people.
Yeah.
The black-
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. What?
I think those two scouts, Relics and Algul. Yeah, I think they got more info.
Okay. My question was, where are we going? I knew what we were doing. Anyway,
Yeah, so the bird starts to descend, Balanis starts to descend, and you can hear the unnamed driver mumbling to himself, and every once in a while you catch a word or something. It's like, okay, all right, how do I do this again? Landing the bird.
hey, what's that one do? I pointed a knob.
You point at a knob
Control
at
strap.
Yeah, around Balanis's neck, there's a little harness thing or a collar, and there's a bunch of knobs on it that also the reign's attached to. And you're like, this one?
Yeah, that
This
one.
one right here?
Mm-hmm.
He grabs hold of it and pulls it, and it pulls out. At that, Balanis sharply pivots in the air to the left and just veers, almost clipping the other birds.
Put it back! Put it back!
Oh, dang, I did that. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. And he sticks it back in, and Balanis, levels out, and
So what's that one do?
he pulls out another one on the right, and Balanis sharply pivots to the right. And he's been descending this whole time, and at this point, you guys have... The tree tops are just in range, and his wing starts brushing against the tree tops, and some of them just start slapping past you guys.
Ow.
And he's like, "Oh, dang it! Gotta put that back in too." He puts it back in, and it levels out again, and then eventually Balanis lands. He comes in for landing. His legs stick out. You see him, the driver, grab two different levers that are on the thing, pulls it, and then the bird rears back and the legs stick out and the wings go wide and catch the air and start slowing. He comes in to this strip of there's just a strip of there's no trees. It's just this long strip of grass.
Is there a man
Nice
on the
little
ground
clearing.
with two cones waving them back and
meadow.
forth?
You can make a perception check.
Oh God. That's a 15.
For the meadow man.
A 15?
Yeah.
It's there is someone at the end of this strip of clearing who has got some cone thingies. He's waving these sticks in the air. And Balanis comes in and he's like, "All right, this can be a little rough." The feet connect with the clearing, and it's jumps back up, comes back down, just skids to a stop.
That seems entirely unnatural.
What are you talking about? That's the cleanest landing I've ever had.
I don't
Is
know.
it,
I've never
good for
seen a
his
bird
knees?
land like that.
In your 15 days of flying birds, that was the cleanest. Wow.
15 days and 15 years of study. Yeah.
How do you practice landing the seals?
Oh, the seals don't land.
You said that was the cleanest
They're
landing
not
you've
birds.
ever had. Does
Yeah,
that
it was-
happen to be the first landing you've ever had?
What? No. No.
Insight.
Sure.
That's going to be a 7 plus 4, 11.
No. He's pretty convincing, I guess.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. He's a weird dude. It's hard to really gauge his truthfulness behind his aviator goggles.
Yeah, the eyes.
Well,
Gotta see the eyes.
it was very nice of you to fly us here, Mr. What is your name?
Oh. My name? Yeah. I'm Greg.
Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Sure.
Yeah.
What a weird name.
It's a little weird, but
Sorry,
mean-
I didn't mean to say that so loud. Nice. Thanks, Greg. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
All right, Jack jumps off.
You jump off. You land.
Yep. Thanks, bud. You gonna be here? You gonna wait for us?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I'll be here. Just me and Balanis.
Insight.
Sure. Yeah. Roll it.
I'll roll that. Oh, well, there
Hell
goes my
yeah.
dice.
23.
He might wander off.
Knew it.
In fact, it's very likely he's going to leave at some point.
All right. Well, if we're not back in 3 days, someone's gonna come looking for us to murder us. So you should be here to help us not get murdered.
Oh.
They'll probably like kill you too, so you probably want to be here so we can get back in time, you know.
Okay. Yeah. I won't.
Actually, this is a very good time, if we wanted to decide whether or not we fake our own deaths and go on the run.
You know, I am in favor of that idea.
I've been thinking about it, and I don't want to fight necromancers again. I had a bad time the first time. That is all.
I mean,
Just look at him.
but like I've got to get back to Mr. Pebbs at some point, you know. I can't like just leave.
You know, it's funny,
completely.
you've spoken of this Mr. Pebbs before, and he felt to me like a character that we would run into at some point, but we never did.
Oh, I mean, like Mr. Pebbs, he's great, you know, but he doesn't get out much.
Oh.
I can show you. I can like take you to him if you want.
Oh, yes, that
See,
would
like-
be delightful.
Well, let's wrap this up here and then we can go sometime, okay?
That's a deal.
Cool. Do you guys get off Balanis?
Yeah. Did
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Svaxthy
Yeah,
land
great.
safely?
Yeah, Svaxthy eventually landed. There was like a sequence of like him circling and Al Ghul and Relics like circling and then landing, and then it seemed like Al Ghul and Relics were like trying to direct him on how to land a bird, and it wasn't pretty, but yeah, he landed. And Jingus,
Yes.
that man that you saw with the like the sticks, that was just like a small tree fluttering in the breeze.
Fluttering kind of with its arms up,
Yeah.
back and forth.
It's easy to confuse these trees. Like, they're fairly human sized and small. They're the person trees, the people trees,
Yes, the
Yeah,
people
they're-
trees out of Mount
Peepee
Mount
trees.
the peepee trees. Easy to confuse. Happens all the time.
Pleah. Relics and Al Ghul knew where to go, right? Like that was.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the three of them are making their way over to you guys.
hey,
Svaxthy comes up. That was fun. I liked that.
Oh yeah, it looked pretty
I'm
fun.
glad, you know.
Oh, you look so delighted. I don't remember seeing you ever happy before, Svaxthy.
Oh. No? I've been happy. I'm a happy person. I think.
I guess. You seem...
Am I not?
No, I don't...
Oh. Oh.
It just seems that you're usually like sulking around in shadows or throwing up, and you just seem brighter. Is all.
I mean,
Oh.
to be fair, like we took off with him throwing up, you know. So like,
Yes, that was unpleasant. And he looks wistfully over at Balanis.
what is Balanis doing right now? Is Balanis just like
Balanis is glaring.
at
Balanis is glaring at Greg, and you see his beak just like open and close, open and close. He
Oh, no.
glares, just like snaps close with a clack.
I think Balanis might want to eat Greg.
Greg right now is leaning against Balanis and just like chomping on some granola.
I think maybe Balanis wants a snack.
Yeah. Well,
Greg's
Um,
kind of snack sized for a bird like that,
Yes.
or the granola.
Relics, Al Ghul. You know where to go, right?
Yeah, so Relics is an Earth Genasi, and then Al Ghul is a Tiefling.
Mhm.
And Relics just like shifts about and is like, yeah, I know where to go. We come out here to wild all the time.
To wild?
To the wilds out here.
Oh, I thought you meant like wild and out.
No.
I heard it used as a verb too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't. use proper sentence structure there. No,
No,
I mean, we come out. No, we don't wild out. We're quite.
Sure?
We're quite.
You don't
home.
party?
No, I mean, we could party, but that's not why we're here. That's
yeah?
not when we would come out. If we're gonna party, we're gonna go to like a bar or something, you know.
Okay,
So
yeah. When we get back, you, me, back to Himbos.
Sure.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Himbos
know
is
what,
where
yeah.
it's at.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get this thing wrapped up then. Lead the way.
All right. Then they go. They lead.
I follow.
All right, cool. With Relig's in the lead, Al Ghul close behind him, you guys follow. You leave the clearing and go into the deeper woods. The canyon that leads to Mount Pleah eventually like ends and becomes like this basin with a bunch of trees and, you know, grasses and such. And they lead you through the thicker part of this wooded area, stopping every once in a while to check the ground or like look at a tree, tracker things. And eventually you guys reach another clearing. It's a pretty big clearing, and you guys can make a perception check.
12.
12? Okay.
10.
10?
20.
Wait.
16.
Okay. Everybody except Shodan noticed this immediately. In the clearing, in the center of the clearing, there's a blackened section on the ground, and there's like charcoal and such. Like someone used this place as like a bonfire. Shodan, you're more preoccupied with what Al Ghul's doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I was asking him what are you looking at? What is that?
Yeah. Al Ghul, he's like tapping trees.
Yeah. What are you doing, bud?
Oh, well, we came out here earlier to investigate, and we were hunting, and we'd heard some noises and saw some figures here at this bonfire. And he points out the bonfire, so now you are aware there was a bonfire. We were watching them, and it seemed like real culty, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then they all just started disappearing, right?
Just like they left, or they just
Wow, that was the thing. We didn't get too close, you know, because you never know with a cult. Sometimes they're just decorative, like the Blue Oyster Cult or the Doors. Right. Sometimes they're Black Sabbath and they're a little more menacing. You know, sometimes they start wars.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to get too close, but they were disappearing. And when we came in, they were gone. And we're like, where did they go? And we were just looking for, like, you know, it's a classic cult trick, you know, stick a lever in like a fake tree, you know, and then it reveals a trap door.
Oh, so we're looking for levers.
Yeah, we're looking for levels. Level?
Levers. Levers.
We're looking for levers.
I'll start looking for a lever.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make an investigation. Do an investigation.
Too will make an investigation check with guidance upon who is the most investigative of us.
I don't know.
Not me. I only have plus.
I'll guidance myself.
It might be Svaxthy, to be honest.
This die is on fire.
Can I jaunt over to the bonfire and start looking over there?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I'm looking on trees.
Looking on trees. Sure.
I'm looking
Got
nowhere. I got a 5.
Ah. Sure. Yeah. Okay, so Jingus got a 5. Jack, what'd you get?
15.
15 for Jack. Bugbear, what did you get?
19.
19 for Bugbear. And Shodan, were you looking as well?
Oh yeah. Absolute 1.
Okay, you got an absolute 1. Perfect. Yeah. There's this glitteriness to Al Ghul's skin that's like really compelling. And you're like, what is it? Is it magic? Is it glitter? Is it just a sheen of sweat? And you're
Do
just
you wear makeup, bro?
trying to figure it out. Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Makes me feel pretty.
That's cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. It's captivating.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You have nice armor.
Ah, thank you. I got it from Blasphemore.
Oh,
Just
that's
like
nice.
jingle it a little bit.
So Jack, you go up to the bonfire, what's left of it, and you like start poking through all the detritus or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a big fire. There are like remnants of bits and pieces that you're like, this could have formed a mug. And then like, I'm pretty sure this is like a belt. Like this is what's left of a belt.
Mm.
You pull out something else. Your hand is like all blackened from the gunk. It's like, these are pants.
Are the pants like still somewhat intact, or are they like fully just ash?
They're pretty burned up. They're not fully burnt up, so they probably weren't in the fire for that long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, someone threw their pants in there.
Okay, but it doesn't look like there was like a body in those pants that got burned as well.
No, there's no
No
sign.
bone.
There's no bone. Yeah, there's no bodies.
Got it.
No. Bugbear, you're like also looking for levers on trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You follow like Al Ghul's example and start like knocking on trees.
Oh.
That one's wood. You go to another one. That one's wood. Go to another one. That's a person. Oh no, it's not a person. That's one of those peepee trees. You go to another
Oh.
one. That's wood.
Dang, peepee trees always get me. Well, always ever since, about 10 minutes ago.
But yeah, you're pretty sure every tree, at least in the immediate ring that you were in, the clearing, they're wood. They're not hollow or anything.
All right, well, it's not here.
Yeah, Al Ghul keeps like poking at trees. Relics is kind of just standing around and watching, looking at the ground, kicking at grass.
Do I have detect magic? Let me see.
Wait,
Oh,
do
I
I?
have see invisibility. I'm going to
Oh.
do see invisibility. Boop.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I do have. I am going to start detecting magic as a ritual.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I can see invisible things for 1 hour. Casted. Oh, if
Cool.
you are hidden from view, let me see the likes of you. It's from a play.
Nice. Yeah. You cast your spell,
Oh, that rhymed too.
and if anything was invisible, you'd see it.
Ah. I start sniffing the air and walking around.
Sure. 10 minutes pass. Jingus, you cast your detect magic. It's like immediate.
Oh!
There's a ping on both relics and Al Ghul. Seems they might have something magical upon them.
Oh, sure.
Bugbear, of course, pings because he just cast a spell.
Not here.
But what you immediately also notice is that one of the bushes, like surrounding the trees, have some sort of spell cast upon it.
Oh, dear. What does my detect magic tell me about magic?
It tells you it's an illusion. Illusion school.
What?
Illusion school of magic.
These bushes are fake. It's fake bush.
Is the fake bush around the peepee tree?
That's right. These peepee trees all have fake bush.
Great. What do you guys do with that information?
Oh. Well, I'll start looking at the bushes.
Yeah, they have no substance to them. You like touch one and your hand just goes through it. As you do so, like the spell just evaporates. At the base of this tree, like between the roots, you see that there's like a slightly discolored grass like around it, and you're pretty sure you see like a dull glint of metal.
I think we found our lever. Anyone want to do the honors?
Lever, I hardly know her.
Kringus. I'm referring to an object.
Oh, then no.
Jack, hearing this, like jogs over from the fire. What'd you find?
A lever.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Is it
I don't want to
lever?
touch it. I mean, it might be. It's metal. Slightly. There's a glint. You see the glint there? Look.
I'll
look
touch
close.
it.
Right there where the grass looks sort
Everyone.
of slightly ungrassy.
All right, everyone step back.
Everyone steps back in unison.
Nice. Jack reaches down and grabs it.
Yeah, it is a ring.
Oh.
You grab it, try to pull it up, and like a trap door just like rips out of the ground. Some dirt like falls into this hole that
Well,
is revealed to be underneath it.
a bit less dramatic.
There's a ladder that leads down into the dark. It is very dark. There's no lights that you can see down in this pit. The light from the daylight, like, filtering down tells you that it's maybe, like, 10, 15 feet down.
Jingus, can you see in there?
Oh, yes.
Jingus will approach this tunnel and peep on down with his hundreds of feet of dark vision.
Sure, yeah, you get to, like, the rim of the trapdoor tunnel thing. Without climbing down, like, you can't see past, like, down, but you can easily see, like, the ground.
Good news. There is ground down there.
There's
How
ground
far
in that
down?
ground.
It's about 10 to 15 feet.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Well, shall we go then?
Oh, who here cannot see in the dark?
I raise my hand.
I raise my hand, I believe.
don't.
I can't see in
Svaxthy
the dark.
raises his hand.
Am I the only one who can see in the
Relics
dark?
raises his hand.
Al Ghul can, right?
Al Ghul probably can. I think tieflings can
Okay.
have dark vision.
I will grant Shodan and Jack B. Muggin the dark vision that I experience for the next hour.
Huh? Yeah, that...
What? Whoa.
Whoa. That is... Wow, that's strange.
May Yif bless you with the sight that he has given me.
Whoa,
Yeah.
your eyes are like this all the time?
Oh, yes. It's why I keep my lab so dark.
Ah.
Alright, yeah. That tracks. I jump down.
Okay, you jump
Well,
down.
thanks, Pop.
But I'm gonna try to be stealthy as I go down first.
Sure, make a stealth roll. Stealth check.
I have rolled a 13 on this die 3 times in a row now.
Cool.
Stealth 23.
Wow, yeah. You jump down and just like land, do a little roll, and like immediately just hug the shadows. So stealthy, he disappears.
Do I see anyone? Like any movement or anything?
Make a perception check.
Alright. Oh, that's a 7, not a 1. What perception? 10.
Yeah, so you hug the wall, being all stealth-like, and the wall is just like dirt, mostly, largely dirt, and you just like it's clearly a man-made tunnel.
Mhm.
There's like support structures up holding it up the surface and everything, but it seems clear. It extends. Can they also see 300 feet?
Yes, they have the same distance that I've got
Okay.
for an hour.
It seems to stretch for like 100 feet, and then there's a turn.
Hmm.
But otherwise, it's clear.
Am I in like a dead end?
The dead end is where the ladder is.
Yeah, like the ladder comes down and it's just one path.
It's just one path.
Got it.
You can see that there are like lanterns that hang from the supports,
Mhm.
but they're all just not lit.
Got it. Well, it's safe to come down.
All right. I'll slide down.
All right, Shodan
Yes.
goes down.
I will go down.
All right, I'm going to jump down, but I'm not going to be able to see anything, so here we go.
There's a
Jump.
ladder.
Oh.
No, I'll jump. I'm a rabbit.
That's true.
Yep. One by one, you guys go down. Bugbear jumps. Jingus and Shodan go down the ladder, presumably. Svaxthy and Al Ghul and Relics fall behind. And yeah, you all... It's not very wide. It's about like 5 feet wide. It's about 5 feet wide. You guys can go single file. If there was a
Nice.
map, there'd be like a bunch of cross hatchings on both sides of this 5 feet square for you guys to follow down, indicating walls.
Nice.
I see.
Got it.
Are the lanterns within reach?
The first lantern is maybe like 15 feet ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean like height-wise.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
They drop down. You'd have to reach up, but yeah, easy.
Cool.
I'd make my way over to a lantern if I'm going to try to make my way over to a lantern and grab it.
Sure, yeah, you have to squeeze past Jack, who was in the lead. But you get to it, and you can like
Oh.
reach up.
Great. Pull it down, and I
Mhm.
squeeze past Jack again.
Squeeze back past Jack.
Don't worry about it. I'm just.
Uh-huh.
I'll be here.
Yeah. Hey, a Bugbear.
Huh? Who said that?
You know who it is.
I know, I'm being dramatic. I'm an actor, I can't help.
Anyway, I got a lantern and I put it right in front of him. Just reach out your hand a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know how you're gonna light it, but you know.
Well, perhaps something will illuminate us.
Yeah, hold on a second. I might have something in here.
Oh,
I could
I don't have
cast
anything.
light as a
You-
cantrip.
you could do that. You want to just cast light on this lantern?
Sure. Svaxthy touches it. Light.
Oh,
and
it's
it
weird.
starts to glow.
Well, the lantern's glowing now. There's nothing inside. It's empty, but it's glowing. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
It's a bit poetic, right?
I'm inspired.
Yeah, I'm not one for
Speaking of
poetry, but,
inspiration, I think you're going to be a great leader in front of this conga line of explorers in the caves
me?
here. You're gonna do great in the front.
Wait, are you giving it to me?
You're inspired.
All right, I'll take that.
Cool.
All right, everyone. We good to go? I'll take the silence as a yes.
Good as ever.
And I'll turn around and go.
Jack turns and he goes down. I assume you're still being stealthy?
I will actually, because Shodan's right behind me and he has the good vision, I will kind of put a little bit of space in front of, like maybe 50 feet
Sure.
of space in between us, and then be stealthy.
Nice.
Nice. Perfect. What about the rest of you? Are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
I have no
No.
ability to do
I
that, but
rolled
sure.
a natural one.
Okay. Let
I'll try to be stealthy.
group stealth.
I rolled
great,
a nat
natural
one too.
That one.
Okay, that
My
was the first
bones
one,
are
but I have
creaking and popping
disadvantage.
today.
Svaxthy's rolled a 9.
I rolled the same number twice, so I got a 13.
25?
Nice. Good job, Jack. Good job.
Jack, you're far enough ahead that you're on your own stealth.
Okay, good.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so Jack, you leading the way, you go about 50 feet ahead of everybody. Then they start following with Shodan in the lead. And you start hearing clang, 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 crack, crack, crack. Bugbear's like, me, 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 me.
But it's inappropriate.
Great acoustics down here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it echoes down.
I like try to get up to the, because you said it turns. I'll try to get up to the corner and look around the corner and make sure no one is right there.
Yeah, go ahead. You do, you can make another perception check.
Not great, like a 7.
Yeah, the tunnel continues on. You notice that it starts to descend. There's like a slight slope as you're going down. And then after about, say, another 20 feet, it curves to the left.
Okay. So like it turns, slopes down, turns to the
Yep.
left. I'll just keep the distance, try to keep searching, and as we kind of go on. As
Definitely.
long as there's only one path, I'll just keep doing that.
You continue on, and it seems to just be one path. It's a near constant descent. Every once in a while, it sort of levels out and might incline a little bit, but always it'll eventually start descending again. And it's much the same for easily 30 minutes of like stealthing along. Just this narrow tunnel that has lanterns at intervals and the support beams until eventually you turn a corner and the tunnel stops just being primarily like packed dirt and all of that, and you notice that there's a stone finish to the tunnel and a staircase. The tunnel turns into a staircase, and there is a door at the end of the tunnel.
So like a staircase down, and then there's a door at the bottom of the stairs?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
cool.
a short staircase, maybe like 10 steps.
Either way, as soon as I hit that and I see I assume like there's no one on by the door or anything. It's just like,
No. In fact, it's still pitch dark. You see that there are sconces on each side of the door, but they are also unlit.
okay. I will immediately on sight of the door turn around and like jaunt back to everyone and relay that there's the door.
Sure.
Well, do we just want to bust in, or like what are we thinking?
Did you hear anything on the other side?
Not that I could go up and try to get up right close, but I wanted to warn you so you could be like try to be a little quiet. I know it's been a bit hard so far.
No, we've been being quiet. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We've been
Yes,
so stealthy.
Been perfect.
Svaxthy has his hood up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Whatever. I'll go up. You guys follow me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
And then
we'll
we
just
do
bust
a
in.
tactical breach.
Or maybe I just go in the door quietly first.
Okay.
Let's set some C4 and then blow it up and go in.
What is C? What? You say
See
some
what now?
things that I just
I'll go
don't know
low,
what
you
about.
go high. Don't worry,
10-4.
I'll edit all of that out.
What is going on? Okay, yeah, I just hop on back to the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to like press my ear up against it. Is it like a wooden? You said it's a stone door.
It's a wooden door. It's a stone
Stone like
tunnel
okay.
now.
I'm gonna put my ear up to the door.
Mhm.
Try to
Yeah.
listen.
You can make a perception. There's no listen. There's no listen in this.
No, this is
Perception.
not Call of
Make
Cthulhu.
perception.
Haven't had listen since 3.5.
Wow. I feel like that's dumb.
Or
Or not. I don't know. I don't fucking care.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Sure. You can't hear anything. There might be just like a dripping of water, but that's it.
The sound of cummies.
Because I don't hear anything, I'm gonna like try and open the door quietly.
Sure.
And get in the room.
Yeah, the door is not locked.
Okay.
It opens very, very easily. There's a as you open it.
You just as for every second that it keeps creaking, you just see
Mhm.
Jack's face crinkle up more and more. Fucking door. What?
The noise kept going even after you stopped moving the door.
I like look behind the door for a cat that was just like squished.
Yeah, you look behind the door. There's no cat, and then you hear, "Sorry."
Was that Svaxthy?
no.
Yes, that was my stomach.
Oh,
Bloody hell. Whatever. What's in the room?
Yeah, yeah. The room, upon immediate sightings with your eyeballs,
Yeah.
is very sparse. It just seems to be just like an entryway. It's large enough to probably fit all of you if you all were a bit snug. And then there is a door shape passage hole portal for which you could walk through into an opposing room, the connecting room. Everything is just stone. There are like hooks on the walls to each side of you, and little like cubby holes near the base of the walls. And you see some there are some shoes in some of the cubby holes, some slippers.
These hooks, are these the kind of hooks you hang a coat on, or like the kind of hooks that you might see in Svaxthy's dungeon?
Coats.
Or the kind
Okay,
of hooks
coat.
starring
Oh.
Robin Williams.
Mm.
Are there any
Ah.
coats or cloaks hanging
Or
on the hooks?
shoes?
There seems to be, not seems to be, there are some cloaks, more like robes, really nice, comfy looking robes on the
No
walls.
hoods on these robes? Just
You grab hold of one and like pull at it, take it off the hook, like look at front back. No hood.
Huh.
There's like a little belt like connected to it. You could tie, so it could tie the front closed. It looks very
Oh.
very cozy.
It's
very
like a
warm.
bathrobe.
I put one on.
Like a cult cloak. This looks, like a bathrobe.
Yeah, Jack, you take a different one off. It's just like it's a nice, relaxing, like deep green color, and you like put it on, and it's really cozy. It's warm. You wish you had some slippers on while you had this coat on.
I grabbed some slippers.
You grab some slippers. They're a nice, deep, relaxing green, and you take your boots off and slip them on, and they're really cozy. They're really, really cozy.
Are there more?
Yeah, there are more.
Vile.
Envious of your coziness. Bugbear will do the same.
Sure, Bugbear. Yeah, you grab like this really royal purple color. Very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Elegant.
Elegant. It's elegant. It's elegant. It's got a nice like golden trim along it.
Hmm.
You slide it on. It wraps around your body. It's very cozy. You wish you had some slippers to put on.
Are there any more slippers?
There are.
Oh, I'll put some on.
There's a purple, elegant, purple pair of slippers, and
A
you slip them
matching
on.
pair of
a
slippers?
matching pair of
I
slippers.
slip
They're
them on.
very comfortable.
Guys.
Ooh. These are
Are we
comfy.
getting ready for night-night?
Well, we want to look the part, right? This is obviously the
Whoa.
attire. That's
Well-
why it's in the entryway.
Well, no, wouldn't they like put it? Well,
Isn't this
don't know,
what
is
they
it
would
like-
wear when they're not in the cult? They are currently in their cult attire, but this is their casual dress.
No, nobody arrives to the middle of a base of a big mountain in the middle of the woods wearing this cozy of attire. Look, it's not even dirty. It is clean. It's pristine. This is for
They're
wearing
all
inside.
necromancers. They are wizards. They have the power of magic and darkness, and they can make
Yeah.
anything seem real, like those bushes. It's all an illusion.
Yeah. Shodan wants to inspect these bathrobes.
Sure.
Any weird markings or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. You can make a investigation.
Yeah, I want to investigate these robes you have on.
I assume the
Maybe if I see a different one, I'll not actually just look under the hood of my friends, but inspect a
Yeah,
loose
there's
one.
another one you can grab.
It's been 10 minutes since
Cool.
I cast Detect Magic, right?
It has been.
I'll
I
do it
could
again.
Oh, my
it.
see invisibility lasts for an hour, though.
But if we don't want to spend 10 minutes, I can spend a spell slot.
No, let me do it. I'm not going to be very much useful in
Oh,
other
yes,
ways.
indeed.
I'll do it. I'll cast the spell.
Mm.
Hey,
Um,
detect magic.
I got a 14 on my investigation.
Yeah, you're taking a look at this brown robe that you're holding on to, and
Mhm.
it's very soft to the touch. It looks like there might be, some wear and tear to it. It's fraying at the ends a bit. Like, it's very well worn.
Huh.
But you don't see any magical symbols or anything suspicious. The pockets are empty. There's an inner pocket. The outer pockets are empty. There's an inner pocket on the inside that you take a peek in and pull out, and your hand comes in contact with something, and you pull it out, and it's just it's a smoking pipe.
Oh. It's like a gentleman's club.
These robes are not magical.
No, well, there goes my theory.
well, we should probably keep going, right?
Yeah, are we just gonna stand here in the entryway the whole time? Relics says.
I switch back to my boots, but I keep the robe on,
Okay.
and I'm going to listen. I assume there's door. You said there's doors on the other side of these.
There's no door. It's just a door-shaped passage.
Oh, well,
A-
then I'll just
A portal.
start sneaking down that way.
Yeah, you start sneaking down. It's a very short hallway. Everything is still stone. There's a carpet
Mm-hmm.
on this passageway. It's like this
What
deep.
does the air smell like?
What does the air smell like?
Mm-hmm.
It smells like dirt. At least it does here in the entryway. If you follow Jack, it starts to smell more floral.
I
What?
follow Jack.
What does the hair smell like?
It's a good question. You'll have to follow Jack to find out.
Okay, I will.
Guys, I think those robes and slippers belong to somebody. You're just gonna.
Do you
gonna
just say that
wear
only to
'em?
Svaxthy?
No. I say that as I'm following you guys. I'm you're just gonna wear someone else's robe?
We're sneaking into a cultist establishment. I don't care about rules. Plus, we have Svaxthy's backing.
You can't fight
I don't
fair
know.
in war, Shodan. That's the first lesson. And the last.
Just seems kind of nasty, is all. But yeah, good. Do your thing. I'm good.
I prestidigitated it.
Jack, you get to the end of the hall. And I assume you're still being stealthy.
Yes, I am.
Cool. You get to the end of the hall and look into the next room, and it is a much larger room. It seems to be a combination of study, library, sitting room, lounge. It's like this big, just this big, like, room.
Whoa.
Wow, I was not expecting the
That
room.
was a beautiful word painting that you
Yeah. Yes.
filled in.
Jack
for
gets
us.
like, holy shit, it's a room.
There's,
Such suspense.
yes. There's a couch. There's a couch in one corner. Another corner has bookcases along the wall that are filled with like books and bookends and scrolls. Like a little figurine or two. There's like a table, a circular table with some stools around it and another end. There's another spot in one corner where it's like a fireplace. It's not lit at the moment. Everything's still pretty dark. Yeah. There's
so
chairs.
first, as long as, I mean, obviously, I assume you'd tell me if there's a living being in any of these rooms.
There is no living being in this room.
In that case, I'm going to check the bookshelves.
Sure.
Just for dust, basically.
Yeah.
How commonly used is this space?
Sure. Yeah, make
Does it still smell floral in here?
Yes, it does.
You were going to say make an investigation, though?
Yeah.
Oh, so close to a natural 20, but that is a natural 8.
Sure, yeah.
With
Looking
a
at
plus 2, 10.
10. Sure. The books are fairly clean.
Okay.
Like they've been looked through recently. In fact, there's not all that much dust anywhere here.
Okay. Yeah.
Are there any cups, like half filled or an ashtray?
Sure. There's on the table there is in the center of it like an ashtray that's got some ash in it. There are a couple cups on the table. They're empty. They're dry. There's no liquid in them. They're like little coffee mugs.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a weird vibe from this place.
There are 2 more doors
Mm.
in different parts of the room. Both are closed.
Well,
Do
this
they
is
both look the same?
Yeah, they're wooden.
a far more pleasant necromancer's lair than the one I was last in.
I would imagine you weren't in the comfortable part of their lair.
No.
Wait. Going back to the hooks and the robes.
Yeah.
How many hooks did not have robes on them? And how many cubbies did not have slippers in them? And are they the same number?
You turn to go back and check. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh, no.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Dexterity saving throw. Okay, I'm good at these. 16.
16. Nice. So you're like, You turn to go and check, and you notice, thanks to the light of the lantern that you're still holding, a glint of metal as a sword is just like being thrust at you at like belly height. It would have stabbed you in the back, and you like spin out of the way just in time, avoiding Al Ghul's blade trying to dig into your back.
Yeah.
Betrayal!
You
Oh,
scream,
what the heck?
You scream betrayal. Relics has like Svaxthy, like he's like grabbed hold of his snout and has like clamped it shut, and he's got another arm around his neck and he's trying to like throttle Svaxthy. You shout betrayal, and Al Ghul just does like a little like tongue click, raises a hand, snaps, and darkness.
This again.
No.
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Guacamole. I rolled a 1. I'm looking for clues in the room.
I got an 8. I'm so fast.
An 8.
14.
I got a 9.
What did you get, Jack?
14.
14 for Jack, 9 for
Um,
Bugbear.
Mm-hmm.
Bugbear, did you add your proficiency bonus to your initiative roll? Or half your proficiency bonus to your initiative roll?
I'm using D&D Beyond, so I
then you
assume
probably
that
did,
it's
yeah.
the right number.
It's a common thing that people playing bards
Yeah.
miss.
No, I got a 3, and it added 6.
Got it.
For a whopping total of 9.
Oh, my initiative's -1, by the way. So
Mine is
0.
2.
0? Great.
Uh-huh.
Actually, just hasn't noticed.
I get to roll advantage on initiative, and I rolled a 6 and a 9. So I got a 69. But you don't get to use
Whoa.
both. So
What is Svaxthy's dex? It's +2.
I like how none of like Svaxthy cast detect magic, and then none of us looked at him, and he's just been choked.
He's being choked out, yeah. But amusingly, Svaxthy will be going first.
How amusing.
Well, I guess he is the least surprised. He probably knows what's going on more than anybody, considering he's been choked.
Yes, darkness encompasses you. And, oh, yeah, Svaxthy's first. He's gonna... He fails to break free. His turn's over. Jack, you're up.
So Religs is holding Svaxthy.
Relics is holding Svaxthy. Al Ghul was attempting to stab Bugbear.
Are they relatively close, like Religs and Al Ghul? Because they were kind of behind us all, right?
They were behind you, yes.
So I assume if I run up, I can kind of get in reach of both of them.
You could get in reach of both of them, sure. At the moment, they are both encompassed by that darkness.
Oh, wait, yeah. Am I in darkness, or...?
It seems like the only person who cast the spell was Al Ghul,
Yes.
and you were checking out bookcases.
But, like,
So you are just outside of it.
got it. So it's centered around...
It's centered
Al Ghul.
around Al Ghul. The people who are inside the darkness right now are Bugbear, Al Ghul, Relics, Svaxthy, and I'll say that's it. The rest
Okay.
of you are outside.
We were all sort of investigating.
You were
the
just
room.
looking around, yeah.
Okay, well, I know what happened, though. Like, I heard the commotion, and...
You heard the commotion, and you have turned around hearing Bugbear shout out betrayal,
then
and there is an orb of darkness.
Did I see...
Yeah, you
Uncle
saw him
cast
do
it? Okay,
Saw him do
then
it.
I'm going to run directly to where I saw Al Ghul. Or actually, no.
totally.
I mean, I'll run straight up to Al Ghul or Religs, whoever was closer. Whoever I had a more direct path to.
You would probably have a more direct path to Al Ghul.
Okay, then I'll run directly to him.
You jump yourself into the darkness.
Yep, and once I get to where I think he is, I'm just going to start swinging at him.
Yeah, sure. You do have disadvantage.
Yes. Okay, so disadvantage, 16 and a double 16, plus like 8 or whatever. No, plus 7, I think. Yeah, plus 7.
Sure, yeah.
23. Okay, so that's for the first hit. I'm going to strike him. What is... It's a D8. Wow, 8. 12 damage. And I'm going to spend a key point to stunning strike.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that. How does that work?
He makes I believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And I believe the AC... Sorry, I'm pulling it up.
It's okay. He got a 3.
Okay. Constitution saving throw, and then he's stunned. So he's stunned till the end of my next turn. Yep, end of my next turn. And I believe darkness is concentration, right?
It is concentration. How much damage? You did 12.
12. Yeah.
He will succeed on that.
Okay, then
He got
second hit.
820.
Still at disadvantage. That was a 6 and a natural 20. But the 6 applies. 6 plus 7, 13.
No, that one won't hit.
Okay, I'm going to spend another key point to Flurry of Blows and keep laying it into him.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Yes. Another.
Nice.
Wait. Okay. So that was with my Flurry of Blows. So first off, because I haven't done this at all because I keep forgetting. I'm the way of the open hand monk. So when I do this stuff, when I Flurry of Blows, I'm going to try to knock him prone. Oh wait, that shouldn't have been a disadvantage. I'm really dumb. Either way, because I've stunned him, so I should have advantage.
So it would have been net neutral.
Yeah.
Right. And you rolled a 20 first?
No, I rolled a 6 first, so it's fine. But
Ah.
just this hit anyway, so I'm gonna knock him to the ground. He's stunned, so he doesn't. The dexterity check is null, right? He auto fails it.
Sure.
Just so now he's prone and now stunned.
Mhm.
And I do 7 damage, and then the last hit is a 19 plus 7, so 26, and then 6 more points of damage.
Somehow he has succeeded on all of his
Concentration checks?
concentration checks,
Dang it.
Somehow.
Well,
but you have beat him up a bunch. You
If
can
I have-
feel him on the ground, and you're just laying into him.
Yeah. If I have any more movement, I'll just try to get sort of next to relics as well, like kind of split the difference between them.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
You
That's
shimmy
my
your
turn.
way. Cool. Next up is Relics, who is up to things in the darkness. Svaxthy's down.
But, well,
Do we just hear,
Yeah. Relics just spent his turn just stabbing Svaxthy.
Oh my god.
And then Jack, you hear something the general shape and size of a Svaxthy crumple to the floor.
Oh,
no.
no.
That's his turn.
Oh,
Bugbear,
yeah.
you're up.
So dissonant whispers, I don't have to see the person, right?
I don't know.
yeah, I think they just
it
have to
just
be able to
says-
hear you.
It says, yeah, you whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear,
Great. Yeah.
racking it with terrible flame.
You can do that.
That I'm going to dissonant whisper to tune to Goldor gum.
Okay, what's happening?
Al Ghul.
Al
or
Ghul
Relics?
or Relics?
I'll go.
Okay. Al
Ras
Ghul.
Al Ghul and Skrillex. Those are the two people we have with us. I knew they were going to kill us as soon as we got to that clearing.
Al Ghul.
just a side note here.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up more. Apparently, stunned is supposed to, like, incapacitated is supposed to break concentration.
Oh.
It doesn't say it in the thing I looked up when I looked up incapacitated, though. So I'm confused, and I don't know why that is. But, you know, we played
It's
it
one
this
of
way, so we're going to
those-
keep it this
Okay,
way.
so he's incapacitated, and the darkness goes away. You see Svaxthy get stabbed.
Okay, cool.
Rewind.
Now I'm gonna cast dissonant whispers.
Great.
Because why not? So it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 21.
He will succeed. So does he take half damage? On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. Okay.
All right.
So he'll take half 3d6 damage.
Cool.
That's gonna be 10, so 5.
5 damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna go.
Wait, he's incapacitated. Would he even be able to save?
Who?
Oh.
What is it?
Cool.
What kind of save is it, though?
Wisdom.
I think it's only strength and dex saves that they failed. They're like, his brain is still there, but his body is not functioning. Supposedly.
Okay.
Which is confusing why it would break concentration, which is why I'm still looking it up.
Got a pin in it. Anything else?
And then I'm gonna turn to Jingus and say, Jingus, you're so cool.
I'm actually quite warm right now.
Well, I hope you feel inspired.
Oh, sure.
Jingus, you're up.
Well, I suppose it's time again to rustle and tussle. Oh, by Shift's might, lend me your light, so my friends and I can win this fight. And I will use my channel divinity to do that thing I do where a 30-foot sphere of twilight appears and anyone in it gets health.
Cool.
And then as the bonus action, I will reach my hand out and grant Shodan the power of the Shield of Faith, so that he now has +2 AC.
Ooh.
Nice.
I just got rid of that.
Sick, sick, sick.
And then I stand there.
Awesome. All right, next up is Al Ghul. He's incapacitated, so we're just gonna slide right past him. Shodan.
Oh yeah. I turn around. Like, what are you guys doing? What the fuck? All right. I'm gonna cast. Oh shit. I see Svaxthy's on the ground.
He is bleeding quite a bit.
Well, God bless him. Was faith. I run over there and let's see. Hold on. I'm very bad at things. Okay, so I'm going to use command.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell fucking Relics disrobe. And he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, it's that kind of combat, huh?
Wow.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow, bow, chicka, wow, wow.
Relics drops his swords and puts his hand to his belt and takes the belt off and starts disrobing. He got a nat 1.
Nice.
Oh my god.
All right then, great. So at that point, I'm gonna run over to Svaxthy and
Lay on hands.
yeah,
so
I'm
that's
going to. I can't. It's not. It's I don't have that. I don't have a after a spell. I don't have an attack, do I?
No.
No.
If it's a
No.
spell, if the spell's an action,
Presumably
then
that
no.
was an action.
Yeah, that was an action.
Yeah, then no.
So then, at that point, I'm gonna stand guard and cast a sanctuary as a bonus action on my my dear friend. God damn it! Why
There's
can't I
only
think of
so
your name?
many.
Jingus Kringus.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, and I'm just standing in front of Svaxthy until I can, do something for him.
Sure. Svaxthy will make a death save. Oh, all right. Nat 20.
Oh, he's fine.
Nice.
So he's up.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah. Svaxthy is just he was curled on the ground, Shodan at your feet, and then you will see him just like twitch and go like.
Oh, bud, you're up.
It was. Oh. Ow. That's his turn. Jack, you're up.
So, Al Ghul is still on the ground, incapacitated till the end of my turn, and then
Yes, sir.
the other guy is currently disrobing.
He is
Relics
taking his
is
pants off.
disrobing. Jack's like poses for a second, ready to fight, looks at the two of them, and is like shrugs a little bit and just starts laying into Al Ghul again.
For sure.
The first attack is a 9. Wait, no, I have
You have
advantage, now
advantage.
because there's no longer both of the things. I thought I rolled 2 2s in a row. That is a 19.
That hits.
Okay, so then damage, another max damage, 12 more damage. Another attack if he's still alive.
Okay, he's spitting blood out of his face.
18.
His teeth are coming out. That hits.
6 more damage.
Cool. Jack, you're just laying into this tiefling that tried to stab Bugbear, and as you do so, it's grim. It's that moment in Pan's Labyrinth where that guy just smashes this guy's face in with a wine bottle and just starts collapsing in, and then his whole body starts collapsing in as these guys do.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make a con save. Actually, I need all of you to make a con save.
All
Con
of
save?
us?
Yes.
Oh, because it's the...
It's the bright light as Al Ghul's body just starts collapsing in on itself.
No, I got a 7.
7.
Oh, jeez.
13.
13.
16.
16.
I don't remember what Danny set the DC at, and then I changed, and then you might use.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to use.
I've got a Constitution of +2, so I have a 3.
Great.
How many nat ones have you rolled this game?
Let's see.
I'm really good at it. You know what? I'm gonna change dice.
Jack got a 13. Bugbear, you got a high number?
16.
16. Okay. I need to do that for him. Okay. So Jingus and Shodan, you two are blinded.
Doc,
Everybody
come
else is
on.
fine. Jack, you're fine. You closed your eyes fast enough once you saw like his body start to crumple in on
I've seen
himself.
this before.
Bugbear, you heard Jack yell that, and you're like, okay. Close your eyes. Svaxthy is in pain and crumpled on the ground, so he's not looking. And Relics is taking off his shirt. So he can't see through his shirt.
But
But Jingus and Shodan, you are blinded.
Oh,
so I still have my bonus action, right?
Yeah, unless
I
you
just did 2
used
attacks and killed
it.
him.
Okay, cool.
So I'm just gonna use my normal 3rd attack, or my normal bonus action attack. I actually don't know. I don't think I can. Wait, I'm confused. I forgot how it works.
I have no idea. How
I want to
much
grapple him, and I don't think I can grapple him with the bonus
Grapple's
action
an
attack.
action.
Grapple is a special attack, so you replace one of your attacks with a grapple.
I hate grapple.
It's pretty bad. I have a grapple character, so I'm very well versed with it, just not with Monk.
Good.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't care if you want to grapple.
Oh,
go
no.
for it.
I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. So I have to make an unarmed strike as the bonus action. So I'll just turn around and backhand Relics.
Great. Go for it.
Like 23.
I'll say you have advantage because he's
Because he's
taking off his
undressing.
clothes. Yeah.
Well, the second roll was a 1, so we'll go with the
Alright.
23.
Okay.
9 damage.
Cool. Right. That's Jack. Relics is up. Does he like make another wisdom save? Is that how this works?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. So he would be spending his action this turn disrobing.
There's no
Yeah.
like qualification for another saving throw or anything.
Well, this would be the turn he would be disrobing. And
Yes.
Shodan is the very end of the combat.
Got it, yeah.
So yeah, he's just taking his clothes off. Relics is taking his clothes.
Yeah. I assume that affects his AC.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, you just gave us advantage.
If I built out an AC for him.
Bugbear, you're up.
I look at him and go, "Oh, good, Jiff. Keep your clothes on. You're going to blind us." And I cast Vicious Mockery.
Does he make a save? Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm. Wisdom saving.
Oh, is that why I went blind? I saw a pee-pee. Hate it when that happens.
He got a 16.
That's what he needed to get.
Ah.
So he's fine.
Okay. Anything else?
He does not feel mocked. As a,
He's got his shirt over his head right now, and he's having a real hard time getting it off. So it's like his arms are up. He's like, didn't even hear you.
okay. No, I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay.
The
Jingus.
downside to Twilight Domain clerics as eyes is that if they see a peepee, they get blinded.
It's one of the pacts I had to make, or rather promises I made to Hif, that I shall not look upon the naughty bits of others, or
That's
I
good.
shall go blind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up, man.
You're up.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Well, I'm blind, so I guess I'll
True.
stumble about and ask where everyone is. Hello? Where'd everybody go?
We're
Did we
still
win?
here.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, Heath cannot return my sight to me. I will just have to wait this out.
Don't forget you're inspired for whatever that's worth.
Yes. It's worth something. Nope, I've got it.
Jingus.
Jingus Kringus will rear up and use thaumaturgy to yell at the top of his lungs, cease fighting this instant, or you will be smote by the might of Yif.
I'm just gonna try to intimidate them with that, and I'll use
Sure.
my Is it a D8 for that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll use my inspiration on that attempt to make them scared.
Cool.
That was not bad for me anyway. -1 to intimidate, +1 from the inspiration, so that's an 11.
Nice.
You see that his pants are down below. The pants are at his ankles. and
Yeah.
His
Well,
knees.
Jingus doesn't see.
His knees
No.
start. You can hear him. His knees start like
clacking.
shaking and clacking together. He is a furred. He got it too.
Nice.
Nice.
Al Ghul is dead. So Shodan, you're up.
Hey, I'm blind.
You are. Oh yeah,
Um,
Jingus. You can just make another con save.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to be giving people temporary health as well.
Mm.
I got a natural 1. I'm even more blind somehow.
Great.
Hey, I'm just seeing if I'm doing this right. In the last episode, did you guys take any damage after we rested up? I feel like maybe Jingus Kringus did for some reason. That I can't
Yes,
remember.
because I vomited
Yes.
on him.
But I was
Oh.
healed.
Vomited on me as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why I'm low on lay on hands. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to I'm blind, but like I'm pretty sure I know where Svaxthy is, so I'm gonna grope around for him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna lay on the hands a good 8 points.
Cool. Nice. Svaxthy's at
Alright.
9.
All right, great. Running low here, but you need it, bud.
Thank you.
And that's I think all I can really do.
Okay.
I'm not gonna start running around blind.
Sure. Okay. You can make another con save.
Oh God, you've betrayed me. 5.
All right. Cool.
However,
Still blind.
you do get 4 temporary hit points for being in my sphere of light.
Very nice.
Cool. That brings us back to the top of the round. It is Svaxthy. Svaxthy is just gonna roll on his side and take his little bookmark wand that he has, just point it up at Relics and cast Magic Missile. And it doesn't. It ain't gonna miss.
It don't miss unless he has shield.
He doesn't have pants.
Everyone knows if you don't have pants, you don't have shield.
You cannot have that spell if you don't have pants. It's one of the casting components, actually.
Yeah.
Is
Material
wearing
component
pants.
pants.
Mm-hmm.
Somatic
Facts.
component too.
These are all facts.
You have to be in the pants stance in order to cast that spell.
And do the pants dance.
Do the pants dance in the pants stance?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Svaxthy does 18 points of damage
Oh,
Well,
as it just
Jeez.
blasts into Relics.
wizards.
I rolled 4 on 3 of the d4s.
That'll do it.
Did what number did I say?
18.
Great, thank you. I forgot.
Svaxthy's pretty pissed that he was killed.
Yeah, it wasn't great for him. Yep. He's just like, fuck you. Jack, you're up.
Jack's just gonna start swinging even more.
Yeah, go
As
for
he
it.
Svaxthy gets
do.
6 temporary hit points.
Do
Oh,
I still have
thank you.
advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to say yes. Because his pants are around his ankles.
15.
That hits. Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
His AC did go down.
Because he. Okay. 6 damage.
'Kay.
Then 2 natural ones.
Woo! Yeah.
Straight 2 natural ones.
Yeah.
Actual. Wow. Okay. I assume that misses.
That does. Yeah, you somehow managed to swing past him. Just it's really hard to tell where his head is while it's in his shirt as he's trying to take it off.
Just like punch through the cloth twice.
Yeah, you see, punch through the cloth.
I'll flurry of blows.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
So
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
That is a 24.
That hits.
And yeah. Cool. 10 damage. And I'm going to try to knock him prone. So he makes a dex save.
Okay. I'm going to give him disadvantage on this because he has his pants around his ankles.
I believe it's a dex save. What did he roll? It's a DC 15?
5.
Oh, okay. It's a dex save. Yep. He is knocked prone.
Cool.
And then my last hit, I'll just swing while he's on the ground now, trying to disrobe still. And
Great.
the first roll's a 19, second roll's a 9 or 6 actually. So
Cool.
20 whatever, and then max damage, 12 damage.
Great.
Wow. Okay, I would
He
say
had
I'm
1
rolling
HP
well.
left,
All right.
Nice.
so he dies. I need you to make a con save. Bugbear, make a con save.
Oh no.
If I'm already blind, I don't have to, right?
You don't have to.
Con
Svaxthy
save.
fails. He's now blind.
I rolled a 6.
You are blind.
Nat 1.
You are blind.
We're all
Everyone
blind.
is blind.
Oh God.
Everyone's blind.
So bright.
I would say I've been
I
rolling well.
told you you'd blind us, you nincompoop.
But I took care of him.
Huh?
No,
Who said that?
Me.
Yes, I think they're both gone.
Yeah, I got him. I got him,
You guys are like blind, like feeling around, trying to figure out where you are and what's going on. The blindness only lasts a minute, so it'll eventually go away. But before it ends, you hear calling from like somewhere deeper in this area. Who's there?
Oh my yeah.
Can I tell which door it came from?
Yeah, it came from the left door. The left door that's next to the bookcase. The bookcase
Well, if it
that's
isn't
next
my
to the
arch
cabinets.
nemesis, Dagdaphius Duckworth. He
I'm
might
gonna-
be in danger.
I mean,
Maybe we should save him. He might be behind this. Maybe we should kill him.
didn't he like get kidnapped?
Well, maybe it looked like he got kidnapped. This could have all been staged.
I mean, it's fair.
Huh?
Yeah. That's
What do you think
yeah,
about that?
he is a fan of stages.
Yeah, I know. Too much of a fan, if you ask me. I say he's behind this.
Should we like go through the door and ask him?
You hear another voice come from the door. Hello? Is anyone else there? Hello?
Oh, they're
Is someone there?
prisoners. Ugh,
Ooh,
I gotta
we
go
should
pity
help
'em.
them.
All right, let's go.
Did that happen to sound like Jezere?
Yeah, that sounded like Jezere.
Cool.
I'm gonna inspect the clothes from relics.
Sure.
I'm gonna go through the door.
Yeah, I'll follow Bugbear.
Okay, so Bugbear and Jack are going to go through the door. Shodan is going to check some clothes. Jingus, what are you doing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna hang out.
Cool, Svaxthy will hang out with you.
Sweet.
Jingus, Svaxthy has found a pack of cards. I found a pack of cards. You want to play Go
Ooh.
Fish or something?
Absolutely.
Go Trout.
Go trout.
Yes, let's play Go Trap.
Oh,
My side hurts.
brings me back to my youth.
Really? Why?
Well, when I was a boy, I used to play Go Trout with my parents and siblings all the time.
Oh, that sounds, I don't know, exhausting.
It's a cutthroat game.
Is it? I've never actually played it. I just know the rules.
Oh, well, knowing the rules and playing the game are two very different things in the realm of Go Trout. As you will soon see.
Let us find out. And we'll
That's
go
like a kid's game, ain't it?
Shodan, they are clothing
Okay.
and armor. It's
Nothing,
like leather armor.
nothing in the pockets or anything.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You find 4 gold pieces.
Yeah, loot the body.
Yeah. You found 4 gold and some matches.
Ooh, matches.
Yeah.
This is way better than my tinderbox that I realized I had.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Bugbear and Jack, you go through. His swords are like on the ground too. The only thing that was left behind of either of them are their swords and then his clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Bugbear, Jack, you go through the
Mhm.
door.
Yeah.
There's a short staircase that goes down, and the previous room was cozy. It was nice, had a floral scent. This room is not cozy. It is drippy.
Hmm.
There are bars. This is a dungeon. You see a line of cells on both sides. About, say, like 6 cells total, 3 on both sides. And in the first on the left, it's empty. The second on the left,
Real bait and switch on that one.
the first cell on the right, it's empty. The first cell on the left, Bugbear, you turn and look, and you see in the cell, tied to a chair, is in his outfit that he was in at the ball. You see Dagdafius Duckworth, and upon seeing you, you still have like the lantern, and it's still
Mhm.
lit. Upon seeing you, he goes, "Bugbear, this was you, wasn't it? Oh, the length you'll go to be rid of me. You're despicable."
No, you're a nincompoop, Dagdafius. If I wanted to kill you, I would have just killed you and suffered the consequences, all right? I'm here, possibly, to rescue you. I could, I could. I don't have to. Obviously, I don't have to.
Dagdafius just looks at you, like registering that, and then he's like, "Rescue me? No, you would never rescue me. I don't believe you. You've always been jealous of me, Bugbear. I'm sexier than you, cleverer than you, and more talented. No, you're just trying to lord it over me."
Dagdafius, Duckworth. I may be a little old school. Maybe my time in the spotlight has passed. But I would not go to such great lengths to honor you with such a dramatic death. No. It's all in your head, buddy.
Humph. Jack,
Yeah.
this is happening
Yeah. I'm
in the
watching
first,
it. I'm like,
the second cell on the right. You hear from behind you in the second cell on the left. From the second cell on the right behind you, you hear, "Excuse me, who are you? You're not part of the Zenpha, are you?"
Oh no, we took care of those guys. I turn around.
You turn around and you see Jezra Egyptian tied to a chair in her outfit that she was in at the ball.
Jezre. I look around. Are there anyone else in here?
Yeah, you take a peek into the third cell on the left and then the third cell on the right, and you see Karalan and you see Dorian Weatherwood.
Okay, that's 4. Okay. I look around for like keys or anything. Are those cells? I assume the cells are locked.
The cells are locked. You give the bar a little tug and
Mhm.
it's just a clank sound.
1 sec. I go search for some keys.
Sure, you check like the back wall for some keys. You don't see anything. You check the dungeon room. You don't see any keys. So you go outside, and Shodan is rummaging through some clothes, and Jingus and Svaxthy are playing Go Traub.
Oh, I love that game. Have any of you seen some keys? There's a dungeon down there with the hostages. We should probably get them out, but also like probably I feel like we've been duped. I don't know if that's been said yet, but like yeah.
Oh, do you mean that we have been led away from the real action that is occurring, and that something terrible is happening elsewhere?
It certainly like feels like that, you know, because like the people that we were sent to like go somewhere secretive and like, I mean, I guess they took us to the hostages, but you know they tried to kill us.
They
too,
didn't
so.
try very hard to kill us, if that was their goal.
Well, I mean, maybe they just underestimated us. They definitely tried to kill us.
We've survived 2 attempted... I don't know if the first one was an attempted kidnapping or what, but we've 2 assaults by the Zenpha and have come out relatively unscathed. Surely, if they are the secret organization of terror and mystery that we think they are, they would do better than this.
But like, aren't they like fractured in some way? Like, I feel like we don't really understand what's going on. Like, they might be Zenpha in name, in like body, but not in name. Like, I don't really know if that made sense. I mean, like, they're not as good as the real Zenpha or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, it just feels weird. Anyway, have you seen some keys?
Nope.
Okay, well, there's another room, right?
Yeah, you can make
Jack.
a investigation check.
Okay, yeah.
Jack be Muggin,
I do be mugging.
do you not have key within you? I've seen you use it multiple times.
No. I rolled a 10 on my investigation check. You know, I think I might actually. I like look down. I don't have any. I ran out actually. No, I think. Nah, whatever.
What kind of keys are you looking for?
Dungeon keys.
Oh,
But
like
I-
these? He picks them up off of the table.
Yeah. Why was that? Why would they? Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
As you like go back to do that, Svaxthy goes back to the games like, I don't understand. How are 6 and 9 a pair?
Oh, you just haven't been playing, well, ever, but you'd know.
Jack, you
Have
get
you-
back.
Before Jack leaves the room, Shodan stands up with one of the swords. Hey, Jack, you want a sword?
yeah.
Okay. And toss it over to him.
I don't have any strat. Like, I actually, could I have like his belt?
Yeah, okay.
I take the sword and like strap it to my side with the belt. Makeshift.
Nice.
It's a makeshift quiver.
That's clever.
Sheath. Scabbard.
Good one.
That's the word. I'm gonna go let some prisoners free. You keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
And I give Shodan a pat on his back.
Oh, I'm done doing that.
Oh, you wanna?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
I follow him into the dungeon.
Great. Shodan, you follow Jack behind, where you hear another conversation going on. You've been obsessed with me since our boyhood days at the Blanc School of Acting.
This fucking guy.
Poppycock, you were obsessed with me back when I was the star. That's why you pursued this career in the first place.
I have always been the superstar.
You're nothing but a super prisoner trapped in here. And guess what? If the roles were reversed, you wouldn't unlock this door. You can act the hero when you're on the stage, sure, but I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to let you go. What do you have to say for that? Nothing, do you? Because all you know is your lines. Vicious mockery.
Go for it.
Just let him have it a little bit. He needs to roll a wisdom.
I'm saving you, but it's gonna hurt.
He goes,
Yeah,
as he
there's more
fails.
where that came from.
I'm a hero. I'm the superstar.
Yeah, whatever.
Um,
I'm not a fan.
The keys work.
Oh, good.
After I unlock everyone, I specifically don't unlock Dagdafius's, and I hand the keys to Bugbear.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, a little tantalizing ring of keys. Well, there's just one key, but look at that. I could just throw it and run away.
Please don't.
You're probably wondering, what could Bugbear possibly want from me in this situation?
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Blackmail.
No. All I want is for you to stop being such a dick. And I unlock the door.
Cool.
I meant duck. Excuse my language.
Of course. I knew what you meant.
I meant dick.
Oh.
I was saying that for them so that they wouldn't think the other prisoners. Never mind. Let's get you all out of here.
Yeah, you free everybody, undo their binds, and shuffle them out
Yeah.
of the dungeon back up into the main area.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Do you think Greg's in on this too?
Maybe. I'm kind of scared he is because
Oh,
if
I
he...
hope not. He seemed nice.
He did. I liked him.
Yeah, question for all you prisoners. Did you see anyone you recognized?
Ah, yes. Okay. So, Jezere, who's like rubbing at her wrists. You don't know how long they've been tied to chairs. It looks like they have marks on their wrists, so they're rather tight. No, we didn't see any of their faces. They just asked us questions.
Like, what kind of questions?
They asked if we were, well, not me, but because they already would know, but they asked if Duckworth and Dorian and Corellian were part of Svaxthy's wedding party.
What do you know what they want with us?
But they're trying to stop the wedding.
Why?
Oh,
Who even cares?
I'm afraid I know the answer to that. Or at least I suspect.
And?
I can't say it in front of all these
Oh,
people.
spill the punch, lady.
I can't say.
We just.
I can't say it in front of Duckworth. He's a gossip.
Duckworth,
Duckworth, go back in the dungeon. Get back in the dungeon.
What?
go back. We're not gonna
No!
lock you in. Just go in the other room.
This
Go in the other
is
room.
ridiculous.
I like lead him off.
Thank you. Thank you,
Great.
Jack.
I can't say it in front of Corellian either.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Is she?
at this
is
point,
she being
insight.
truthful?
Sure, roll insight.
I get Duckworth, but Corellian,
Okay, so I rolled a 21.
15.
Cool.
No.
Yeah, she's being genuine. She does not want to say this in front of Corellian.
Just whisper it in one of our ears, will you?
We could huddle.
Group huddle.
Fine, sure. Just Corellian, go over there. We're not gonna lock you up. Just go away for a second.
What? Why?
Because we need to learn sensitive information.
He didn't have a voice. This is his voice now. This is ridiculous. I'm an upstanding member of the Assistochi.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
is...
yes, you are.
I'm a...
And we're
I'm
gonna
a...
get you out of here. Just go to the other room with Duckworth for
Ugh.
5 goddamn seconds.
Fine.
How do I even swear in this universe?
If damn seconds.
All right, fine.
You bitch asshole.
Corellian goes into the other room with Duckworth. And all that leaves is just Dorian Weatherwood, who has sat down in one of like a comfy chair and is just like gazing into the middle distance with a slight smile on his face.
What are you smiling at?
Eh. Dorian Weatherwood is a very old man. He's got many, many wrinkles. He's got like that just jowly neck. He's wearing his same outfit he was wearing. You probably didn't even know what he was wearing.
Oh.
Mr. Weatherwood,
Eh.
how old are you?
I'm 74.
Pwah! 74.
Yeah.
But you look. My gift. Oh,
Did you know? I'm the oldest man in Lamgo.
74. Why? Well, I thought I was old, but 74.
I want to die.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Okay, group huddle.
Great. Thank you.
I customarily stand backwards to everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yep, everybody group huddles. I believe that the person who is trying to stop the wedding is my father.
who's your father?
The Duke.
My father, the Duke.
Duke.
The Duke.
Oh,
Duke Egyptian.
What?
I'm Jezere Egyptian, daughter of the Duke.
oh, you're just a Egyptian.
What?
Oh, now I'm surprised.
I paused for dramatic effect and everything.
I know, I'm sorry. I forgot.
It was a whole thing.
Sincere apologies, but wow.
If Dorian didn't have such bad hearing, I would have told you to remove him from the room.
What do you?
Why would your father want to end the wedding?
Well, my father, he's a rather ill man. He's always been quite paranoid. Unfortunately, in recent months, he's become quite a bit worse. So I fear he has become convinced that Svaxthy is trying to take over.
The Duke is ill. He's never come to me for any alchemical solutions to his paranoia. I could have tried to help.
No, it had to be completely secret. At least, that's what my brother Nerold said. We couldn't show weakness. So the only ones who knew were Nerold, Svaxthy, and myself. I've spent the past months just tending to my father, keeping him hidden away.
I guess that would explain why no one has called upon me in such a long time. I've just been cooped up in my lab.
Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I know who you are.
Oh,
Oh, that's like the joke I did earlier.
That's pretty good.
I like the
That's pretty
sense
good.
of humor.
Why would they want to know about the wedding party, though? I mean, like, to get rid of them, I assume, right?
I expect that my father was simply trying to find ways to stop the wedding without resorting to killing us. I mean, he's not going to kill me. I'm his daughter.
it seems awfully strange that your father would have you kidnapped at all.
Well, yes. As I said, he's quite ill.
Indeed. Well, is there anything else here that we need to investigate, or should we return with great haste?
I feel like we need to let Svaxthy know about this.
Or perhaps, and if the Duke is as ill as you say, then it might not help, but we could try to talk to him ourselves.
Yes, I suppose we must try something. We should tell Svaxthy, at the least, or... Svaxthy has been very obstinate about this. He refuses. Svaxthy is very loyal to my father, and he just... I expect he's been suspicious but didn't want to believe it.
Well, do we need proof then? Like, why would he believe us?
Why would my word not be enough?
You think it would? I mean, like, I don't know.
I've been kidnapped.
Exactly what someone who is trying to
No, don't...
make themselves seem less suspicious would do.
I was thinking something similar. We have to suspect everyone.
Is this
Yes.
Svaxthy talking now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, sorry. Especially Dorian Weatherwood. Look at his gaze. What a suspicious man.
You think he's behind all of this?
I like go to Dorian and like lean over and kind of like wave in front of his eyes.
Miss,
I don't think it's him.
He responds
Mr.
after a
Weatherwood.
solid 5 seconds.
where are we right now?
My house?
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Great.
This man's living in the
That-
past.
Natural one.
This man's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, this man is clearly cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
So...
No, I don't. This is Cesare speaking. I don't think it's... him.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think we should get out of here. At the very least, we should get back to Lamgo.
Yeah. Well, hopefully some birds are out there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we got,
Were they mercenaries? Were those guys?
Well, they
Ooh.
were
Relics
from the
and-
Mamaxon family,
Were they
yes.
part of the Mamaxons, or were they like hired out?
I think they might have been hired guards or something of that effect.
Why is there no other guards here? What's in the other room? I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, you go into the other room and look, and there's a bunch of beds.
Is it the same number of beds as there were ropes?
You can now count the robes. There are about 6 robes and 6 pairs of slippers. There are cubbies and hooks for 12, and there are 12 beds.
Mm.
Okay.
So half of them are still out and about.
Well, I think we've killed a lot of them,
Hmm.
but I don't think it's just like 12 Zenpha total. I don't know what this place is. It's weird. The Mamaxons might be related to this in some way, but they might not be. They might just be used by the Zenpha just to get closer to us. So, either way, I think we should go find Greg. Hopefully he's still there.
Yeah.
hopefully. Well, we gotta hightail it. We only got 3 days.
I seen it 2 days.
It's 3. You're sleep deprived.
Okay.
Cool. So you're going to go back outside?
Yeah.
Cool. You gather the people. You go out. You go down the tunnel, climb back up into the clearing. And do any of you remember the way back?
It's through the air.
Back to Lamgo or like?
No, back to where the birds were. Relics was leading the way.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like,
Nope.
I assume we were like paying attention, but like in that way we're maybe
You can make survival rolls.
Yay.
Okay, yeah.
Nope.
I rolled a 12.
Okay,
20.
great. Shodan knows the
7.
way.
I was
Nice.
very, very into, Al Ghul's makeup and, I was
Relics.
watching everything they were doing. Those guys were really cool before all that shit happened.
Yeah. Yeah, so Shodan leads the way. Eventually you get back to that strip, that landing strip for birds. There are no birds. They're gone.
Birds are gone.
The birds are gone. There is no
Ugh.
There seems to be no Greg.
Ralph Sphincter.
Does anyone know a way back or something? Or do we just gotta start booking it? Spells, magic, Svaxthy, you got something, right? No? Yeah, maybe? I don't know.
I can't teleport us, if that's what you're asking.
I can pray to Yif for guidance, but that's about all.
We could always follow the river. It goes through the canyon and leads back,
Yeah.
at least to the Breakwell Sea.
Yeah, that would...
It's near Lamgo.
I mean, it should take us, like, pretty close by.
Can anyone make a boat?
How about we have a group huddle, but not with anyone we just rescued? Just a wedding party group huddle for old time's
All right,
sake.
you all go back inside. Go back to your cages.
This is
Tie
ridiculous.
yourself
That's like
up
45
and,
minutes back
close
in
the
the
door.
cave.
I'm kidding, of course.
What are we huddling about?
Well, it's just that this all seems very deliberate. And
Mm-hmm.
there were 6 robes, right, that were missing from the hooks, but 6 on the hooks. Well, if you count up the number of people that aren't us that were here, there was Skrillex and Raz Al Ghul, and then there's Jezeri and old 74-year-old man who I still can't believe he could possibly be that old, but that's why I don't trust him. And then there's the 2 others whose names escape me. That's 6 right there. Perhaps the people we're
Bagdathius'
looking
name
for
escaped you.
are right in front of us. And this is all just a plot, as Jezre's being very transparent, to stop the wedding, and we are going to be stopped as well by being killed. That's what I
You
mean.
mean by them?
Yes,
I don't think they can kill us, like, to be
this
honest.
is a classic necromancer trick. They lure you into a false sense of security, and just when you think that all is well and you're going to escape, bam! You're back in the dungeon having your toes turned into mushrooms.
I'm not convinced the necromancers were actually ever a part of this. There, Jingus
Yeah, I think that was a trap to lure us out
might have
here.
been a ruse.
I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. I will stay watchful and pray to Yif.
I mean, the best bet we got, though, is taking the river down, right?
With what?
I mean, just following it. If we have a boat, that'd be better.
No.
But, like, I don't know if any of us can make a boat or a raft or something.
Oh,
No.
it's not.
I ain't a carpenter.
I work with metal.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't see a
I
forge.
can make a potion that will make you feel like you're floating.
Yeah.
Oh,
we can.
wait a minute. I have sending.
Oh,
Oh?
what's that do?
Yeah,
that
I
do,
don't know
yeah?
It
magic.
lets me if I can send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which I am familiar.
Oh, it doesn't, like, send us.
Okay.
there. But that's pretty good, though. Like, we could
No, it doesn't send us. It sends a message to anyone.
we could send it to Svaxthy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Tell him what's going on.
All right, 25 words. I need bullet points.
The Maxing guides were Zenpha.
Mm-hmm.
They're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Found hostages.
Rescued.
Oh, yeah, rescued is better. Rescued hostages. No way back following the river.
Jezere says the Duke's trying to stop the wedding.
I wasn't counting words. Is that?
I was not
No,
counting
not at
either.
all.
Okay, yeah. Back from the top.
That's close to 25.
It's gonna get tragically cut off. Like Duke
Jezere
is,
says
and
the
then it
Duke
doesn't
is.
say
Duke,
anything.
Duke is responsible. Desiree says,
Thinks.
comma.
Jezere thinks. Duke is
Thinks.
responsible.
Okay, thanks. Comma.
Cool.
I think that's good, right?
Mm-hmm. Trapped at Pleah.
Following the river.
No way back. Mamaxon's bad.
Well, we don't know if the Mamaxons are bad.
Hmm.
We want to say like our guides were Zenpha.
Guides were Zenpha. Yeah, that's 25.
Okay, did we send that or like are we practicing still? I don't know.
Yeah, no, we sent that. That was
Okay, yeah.
That was it.
Cool.
So he can hear it in his mind, recognize me as the sender, and answer in a like manner immediately.
Interesting. Okay, interesting.
That was actually his message back.
Just beatboxes back to us.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's very curious, but you never get a response back.
Maybe he just doesn't know the spell.
What did he say?
He said nothing.
Like he actually said nothing, or there were no words returned.
I just didn't get a response.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It was silence. It wasn't like weird breathing or anything. It was just
Sending
complete silence.
allow for a response?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does. Yeah,
Do I get a red receipt?
No.
well, that could mean like a lot of things.
Could mean he's dead.
Could mean he's dead.
Could mean he's not really Svaxthy.
Could mean he's behind this. Could mean he doesn't care about us. Could mean he's asleep. I don't
Could
know.
be that he's the one that sent the Zenpha. Trying to stop his own wedding. Trying to get out of it for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know why that would be. I'm
Right.
just throwing things out.
that does seem odd. He did speak fondly of Lenora.
Yes, he said she was fine.
That's right.
That's great praise coming from him.
Yes.
So, I don't know why we did, but he could be like incapacitated. They could have already got him. So, honest, I think we gotta get going. We have to get out. We gotta get back to Lamgo. How long is the travel by foot? What did they say before? Was it like 2 days?
It was like 2 days, yeah.
Oh fuck, we're gonna barely make the wedding even if we
Well,
walk
if-
now.
If there are any people boating on the river, we could attempt to hitch a ride.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think the river's our bet, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'd probably be easier to walk there than through forest.
Yeah. Also, we don't know where we're
We
going.
won't get
really.
lost.
Yes. I don't really fancy the idea of wandering aimlessly through the woods
Agreed.
for 2 days. Anyway.
To the river.
Well, yeah. I guess we get going.
Cool. Someone make a survival check. to know
Someone
where
or
the river
everyone?
is. Everyone.
Oh dear.
I got a 16.
I rolled an 8 plus.
I
2.
also got an 8. Oh,
no, plus
it's
1.
just an
Plus
8.
1, 9.
I have a +1 for survival, and that makes it 2.
Good
It's like
lord, man.
A 1 again?
It's like 5.
It's a different dice.
Well,
That's
fortunately, Jingus, you know where the water is.
I was thirsty.
Yep. Following Jingus, you guys travel through the woods until you finally start to hear the sounds of the river and make your way to it. The Rump River is quite big,
Yeah.
but it's very easy to follow.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. All right, so you start traveling down the river. The river flows down from Mount Pleah through the canyons, and eventually we'll make it to the Breakwell Sea. So it's easy to follow. The canyon, fortunately, there's enough beach for you guys to walk, so it's not any more difficult or dangerous than it would otherwise be. It just takes a while.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to send out like some kind of sound to signal that we're here in case there's anybody on the water or around.
Sure, yeah. What sound do you make?
Caw-caw!
Cool, you make a big caw sound.
There are people by the river.
You-
Eat us.
That also.
That's all the subtext. That's all the lower text on the
Mhm.
screen.
It's the
From the
translator's
translations.
notes. So
Yeah.
it's like caca.
Asterisk.
Actually means
Mm-hmm.
yo dog.
Actually, I speak Thieves' Cant. Could use some sort of code word
Cool.
for help in Thieves' Cant.
That only the thieves will know.
Yeah, help is caca.
Yeah, the river thieves.
Yeah.
Classic. Anytime anyone's in trouble, you go caw-caw.
You've been traveling for maybe 3 or 4 hours at this point, and the sun is setting. You hear in the distance, "Yo! Is that a caca I hear?"
No fucking way.
Aye, that it be. This is the cacaw of a friend in need.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. And I, Captain Copulus, is a friend of all in need. And coming around
Must
to
have a lot of
Ben,
friends.
on a little tugboat looking thing. You see Captain Copulus, Squidman, captain of the Rump River. He's at the helm. He's in his tattered blue coat. He's got his peg leg in his hook hand. And,
He pirates the river. he stows his ship on the sea to go upriver.
Yep. Yeah, and he approaches and he's like, "My, that be a large party. What brings ye all here into the deep woods?"
Oh,
Being bamboozled?
Bamboozled
By a bunch of buffoons.
by buffoons,
blundering buffoons.
plundering buffoons.
We seek passage, swift passage back to Lamgo.
Aye, ye will have it. Never let it be said, Captain Copulus is never there to lend a hook for those who need it.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Are you sure you don't want us to pay you or anything?
No pay is needed. Ye've spoken the secret river pirate can't.
All right, well, I'm not about to look a gift boat captain in the mouth.
Ye better not. Ye'd not find much in there. I've no teeth.
Will we all fit in your ship?
Just a beak. A
Good
squid
captain.
beak. Aye, you'll all fit in me vessel. Just come aboard. You'll have to do a little bit of a swim.
Can everyone swim?
No.
Mm,
Oh, all right, fine. I'll dock me ship, but then we're gonna have to give it a little push to get it off the bank.
Yeah.
I can do
I
that.
can help with that.
All right.
Yeah, they can do that.
Get ye booties into my ship.
I get me booty in his ship.
Great.
They do be in your ship.
Everybody gets their
No.
booties in the ship. Those who can swim help give Captain Copulus a little push. Big push. And the boat is back on the river. I imagine we are headed back to Lamgo.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Very good, very good. Make way!
While we're on the, now that we're on the boat, I'm gonna try sending a message. I'm gonna cast my other level 3 spell slot. Send a message to Lenora.
Okay, sure.
I will say, wedding in danger, party included. That's us.
Would she know it's from you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Svaxthy didn't respond. Duke might be responsible. Be careful. Mamaxon's bad, possibly. How many do I have left?
Six.
Heading back in a boat. Bye.
Perfect.
Nice.
Great.
Nice.
Then she can respond.
She can respond. She gets 25 words.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have to say it out loud, or you just think it?
I believe
think you
you have
think
to
it.
say it.
I think you have to say it.
Oh, do you have to say it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
It is verbal, yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, if you say bye, that kind of implies that she doesn't have to respond. Did you say bye
Now,
on
yeah,
the
that's
last one?
another possibility is that Svaxthy couldn't respond because he would have had to say out loud his response.
Mm.
Yeah.
And maybe he can't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
Lenora
he's-
can't do that.
Mm.
It hears it in his mind.
Yeah, but he has to say it back.
Mm-hmm.
You do get a message back.
Instead of bye, I say reply.
Reply. Great. You get a message back. It's just help.
Oh, no.
She's got like 24 more words. Come on.
Stay tuned after the show for Behind the Adventure with host, Sports Dick Lee.
God, Jack B. Muggin always talks about using his knife, but he never does. He's a tease! He's teasing my Sports Dick Lee!
The most cutting-edge post-game insight.
None of them even said their class and level! How are we supposed to know what they can do? How?
Getting to the raw, real tactics behind the player choices.
I'm pretty sure not a single one of them has a healing spell! Not one!
Over 20 years of experience commentating D&D 5e.
Oh, always with the insight checks. Insight, insight, insight! Just take it at face value once in a while. No one can be that suspicious! What, do you think it's funny? Bugbear Cumberbunn is just Bugs Bunny! We get it! What's up, Doc? Gah! D&D is supposed to be serious!
Behind the Adventure with Sports Dickley. Coming next.
Who chooses to be level 3?
She said help and she whispered it.
Captain Cupulus, how fast can this vessel go?
Ye ask me how fast me vessel can go.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I
what he asked.
just did.
Oh, okay, just making sure I have some wax in me squid ears. Let me just get that out. He gets his hook and starts digging at his squid holes.
Oh.
Oh, that feels mighty good. All right. Me vessel, the crab cake, can go a lot of knots. I, the DM, don't know how fast nautical knots are. It goes pretty good speed. I would...
Luckily, the river flows into the sea, so
That,
we should
that do be helping.
at least the speed of the river.
Yes, that do be helping. I estimate we'll be there in, say, 4 hours.
Would it help if we paddled?
It wouldn't hurt. Get ye booties below decks and get out the oars.
There are decks to this riverboat?
Maybe.
Is this like a trireme?
It's a big boat. Well, it's a large boat. It's a sizable boat. I've been in bigger boats. Sorry, there's no oars. I used to be a pirate of the sea, and then we'd get our little boys to row with their arms and their strength, and
seems a
row
bit problematic,
when we are
doesn't it?
out running. Well, that's what I just called me crew, me little boys.
Oh, okay.
They weren't little boys. They were good, strapping men of varying ages, good, strapping women of varying ages, and good, strapping non-binary folk of varying ages.
Yeah.
And a cat.
Oh.
But he didn't row. He was a cat. He was just me boat cat.
Did he help in any way?
Positive vibes.
What happened
Well-
to this cat?
Oh, that's a sad tale. And I'll tell ye the tale over the course of this 4-hour journey.
I will rest.
Right.
Yeah,
I
short
will
rest, I
take
guess,
a
while we
rest.
listen to the tale of Captain Cupulus's boat cat.
Yep. Svaxthy will also rest.
I'll take a rest. I've taken like 6 points of damage total.
That's cool.
I healed it
4
all
hours
back.
is not enough for a long rest, but short rest is good.
Yep, you all rest. Short rest. You are regaled with tales of Simon the boat cat.
And his tail?
In his tale.
Mm-hmm.
And his tragic end.
The title of the tale is called "The Seaman and His Pussy."
Why are ye giggling? It's a good title. I fancy.
I take notes
Yeah.
so that I can turn this into a play.
It seems apt. It's very apt. Good choice of words.
very
little
on
bit
the
of,
nose.
That was the favourite place of Simon to rest. On me nose.
So your pussy would sit on your face?
Yes, exactly.
But just like
Indeed.
the tip of your nose.
Yes. Oh, look, the docks. We made it. Yeah, he docks the boat. You have made it back to Lamgo. It is nighttime at this point. 4 hours. It's not quite midnight, but it is late.
I really wish Lenora had said where she was. You know, she could have used one extra word.
Yeah.
Help me.
So
Yes,
where are we heading
we don't
to
actually
first?
know if we're supposed to help her or someone else.
Svaxthy's manor.
Very non-specific.
I think Svaxthy's manor would be a likely place. It's just on the Duke's grounds, after all.
What if Svaxthy's behind all this?
Only one way to find out.
At this point, anyone could be behind this.
I mean, like,
I could be behind this.
Are you?
No, I hope not.
like, what's our stake though if Svaxthy's behind this? If we just find out he's behind this, we just stop being his wedding party. Like, I feel like it's unlikely.
Yeah, but if he's
Yeah, that
behind us,
doesn't
he
seem
wants
right.
to stop the wedding.
yeah, but then we could just be like, all right, we'll just bounce, you know? We'll just. like,
Why
get
would he
out of here.
kidnap us to stop his own wedding?
Yeah, we kidnap
Well, I
us
don't
to
know.
create his own wedding, so he can then kill us to stop it. That seems
This is
a bit.
Exactly.
Very
so it looks like
confusing.
it looks like a good attempt on his part.
I mean, yeah,
I don't think it's Svaxthy.
yeah. I just.
What does he have to gain from this?
I feel like he could just be like, I don't want to get
know.
married, and then like.
Setting up the Duke for some kind of treachery.
I keep telling you, it's my father. The Duke, he's behind it.
I mean, maybe we're really just playing it straight here, and it is the Duke. There's only one way to find out.
I don't know why you're so suspicious.
Look,
I
lady,
would
I've
like to
been
roll
through...
another insight check on her.
I'm going
I mean,
to
we
do
got
the
like
same.
betrayed.
I'm
not too
Jezere
long
Egyptian. My word is
22.
solid stone.
22.
She mostly seems annoyed that you're not taking her at her word. you're not trusting a woman of her station
Yeah, look,
with her word.
We just got literally almost backstabbed. Well, Svaxthy kind of got like side stabbed, but like you
I
know,
Did it hurt?
so a little bit, you know, cautious. Just trying to try, you know, think about all the things. I think you're right. I do agree. Svaxthy's probably not behind this, but we don't know, so we're being
No.
careful.
He wouldn't try to stop his own wedding. He thinks Lenora's fine.
Yeah,
But did we ever determine what Lenora thought of him?
I think.
She thought he was okay.
Yeah, I think she liked him.
She was even
Oh, she was-
learning a dragon.
I don't know.
Dragon
I was
and
getting a
Dragonborn,
tattoo.
This is true.
Or draconic, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
So like, either way, like we either go. What do we have? Like we can either go to the manor, try to find Svaxthy, or at least see where the last place he was seen is, if he's been taken or something.
Or go straight to the Duke's.
Straight to the Duke. Yeah, but
Well,
like,
whatever we do,
Would
we
you
should
come
not
with us?
split up.
definitely not.
Are you gonna get off me boat at any point?
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, Captain Copulus. You probably have places to be.
I do. I have to get back to me boating on the river.
Well,
Do you want any sort of recompense?
No, I already told you. In fact, it's a bit insulting you keep trying to push this on me.
well,
We were just in a bind and we're very grateful.
then
Your friend there knew. The secrets speak of the river pirates.
Well, Captain Copulus, I learned that in the Necromancer Wars. It was code talk. Did you fight in the wars?
Oh, the wars. Captain Copulus gazes into the middle distance.
Jingus Kringus also does.
Oh,
Jezere, you gonna come with us?
yes, of course.
All right. Once you two are done reminiscing, let's head to the Duke's, huh?
Great. An indeterminate amount of time later, you guys start headed towards the Duke. The Dukes. Cool. Dagdaffy's Duckworth, Corellian, and Dorian Weatherwood fuck off.
yeah, that's fine.
As soon as you guys docked, Dagdaffius, he like paused for a really long time, like glancing at Bugbear, like expectantly. Then he was like, "Thank Gif," and he went off. Dorian had to be coaxed out of the boat. He was just chilling, and Corellian took him away.
Well, thank Gif we're rid of them.
Yeah.
So you head straight for the Duke's Manor. So are you heading for the Svaxthy's estate and the Duke's estate are both on like the same plot of land behind the same gates and walls and guards and such. Are you going to Svaxthy or are you going straight to the Duke?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm just worried because Svaxthy didn't even respond. But
Yeah.
I think if there is imminent danger, we should go to the Duke. After all, if he is behind this or if he isn't, words must be spoken to the man.
That's true. Yeah. Well, we should be careful, not.
But, like maybe we wouldn't have anybody on our side in there, you know?
Who else would be on our side?
Well, okay, so if Svaxthy's not behind this, then he would be on our side.
Are you saying that we gather all the crazy, kooky characters we've met thus far and form some sort of mob to storm the Duke's Keep, like those Beach Boys and your Pumble Street Pebsons and perhaps the Blue Oyster Cult even while we're at it?
I could
I
go
mean,
to Pebs, try to rally the boys.
It's not a bad idea. I just meant, I was vying for going to Svaxthy instead of the Duke, because the Duke's got guards, I'm assuming, who are loyal to him and would, should he order us to be, like, decapitated or something?
But, like, aren't
That's why we'll bring his boys as backup.
the guard? Aren't technically Svaxthy's guards loyal to the Duke as well? Like, we don't know who to trust at this point.
We're all supposed to be loyal to the Duke.
Yeah, exactly. Technically, yeah, Jingus is loyal to the Duke.
I'm directly employed by him. I really shouldn't be talking about trying to overthrow him or anything like that.
We're not talking about doing that, no, right?
No, we're just trying to figure things out, whatever.
Well, yes, but you're right. We should have some sort of fallback in case he really is crazy.
Okay, I kind of agree. We go to the Duke for two reasons. Like you said, if he's a good guy, he should hear what we have to say. If he's a bad guy, why don't we just take him out? Fundamentally, either way, he should probably know. We could probably just, get this handled, at least to some degree. But then again, what's the end goal? We just, beat him up, and then what happens?
I really don't appreciate you talking about beating up my father.
Well, that's like a
probably
last
get
case
arrested.
scenario,
He can be talked down, probably.
You said he was crazy.
He's ill, not crazy.
Okay. Why would he be I don't
He's
know.
ill.
Bloody hell. What are we doing here?
let's go forward. At least they're both in the same direction. We
Yeah.
can get there and we'll stop wasting our time.
But the front guards, they might try to stop us.
No, we're in the wedding party. And if they try to stop us, then we know that something's up.
fair.
And we'll fight them at the
Yeah,
gates.
just be on your guard.
Okay, I put my hood up.
Yeah.
And away you guys go to the Duke's estate.
Yep.
Cool. You guys rush over. You get there. Everyone's leading the way. Are you being stealthy or are you just rushing?
I think we're just rushing, right?
Okay.
Just rushing.
Cool, you're rushing. As you approach, there are a couple guards outside, of course. The gates are closed because it's very late at night. And you hear, as you get closer, you hear one of the guards go, Hey, stop you moving. What are you doing coming here so late at night? What's going? No, don't, stop it. Stop you moving.
Hey,
Hey,
feel like we've heard your voice before.
yeah.
Do you guard the Astostochi estate?
Oh, it's you guys. Yeah, I do. Normally I do. It's just, it's tradition, lamb go wedding.
wait, what?
Right.
Explain.
Don't you know nothing? Don't you know nothing about lamb go wedding? It's tradition for the marrying parties to swap gods. It's a sign of trust. After all, if you don't have trust, what do you got? You got nothing. That's just a bad relationship.
Well,
Wait a minute.
Well said, brother.
We
And
swapped
I,
gods.
Yeah, we swapped gods. The normal gods here, they're over at the Astostochi estate, and I'm chilling here, me and Vinny.
What, the Duke's guards are at the
Oh, no.
Astostochi estate?
Yeah.
That sounds problematic.
Yeah, they are.
um,
What? What are you talking about? They're the Duke's gods. They're trustworthy.
Should we go there instead?
We have reason to.
I just turned to everybody in the party. Should we go there instead?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I think so.
Well, wait. Is the Duke in here right now in his keep?
Yeah. Where else would he be? Well, you think he's like sleeping at Himbos or something? No, he's sleeping in his bed. It's late. It's really late.
Has Duke had any visitors today other than us?
Visitors, other than you? Yeah, like there's been people comings and goings. You know.
Who?
I don't know. Fancy people like Lady Lenora and like Svaxthy. He came in and out a couple times, and like I think Neralt, Lord Neralt was in and out. You know, yeah.
Yeah, like quick question.
Yeah.
Did you see Lenora leave, or did she just like go in? She's still there, you know.
No, I never saw her leave. No.
Did Svaxthy leave?
Svaxthy? No.
I mean, he lives in there, so that makes sense, right? You know.
Yeah, he does.
I say that, and I look at everyone in the party and like give them the wide eye, and then like lean back to the guy. Well, you know, like we've been staying with Svaxthy for a little while. You know, with a wedding party. You should notice. You saw us at the wedding.
Oh yeah. No, I remember. I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
I
so,
remember.
I mean, could we get in? We've had a rough day, just trying to get some rest.
We're all pretty beat.
Oh, well, why won't you make a persuasion check?
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I rolled a magnificent 5.
5.
I know you're just doing your job, mister. But we come with very urgent business that Svaxthy needs to hear. I know we're late. We're supposed to arrive early, but we were held up. But, as you know, this wedding is very important. And if we're not there, if we don't get into Svaxthy tonight, the wedding might not even happen. And I ain't lying.
Wow.
And we'll pass that trouble on to you,
What'd you
friend.
roll?
Oh. Well.
Can I guidance that?
Sure.
Yeah, you got an
Nice.
extra D4.
Okay. Cool. So I got 13 on the die, plus 2, plus 11.
Yeah, that'll do
All
it.
right.
Yep.
Plus 11.
It's 26.
Yep.
Well, that's a high number. That beats my DC. That's a real good.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's real convincing.
DC.
Everything you said. Wow.
So where are you from, by the way? Are you from the Feywilds originally? Because you got sort of a Fey accent.
Feywilds? No, I'm from Lamgo.
You're from
I
Lamgo?
think.
Okay,
I don't
sure,
know.
No, I just asked. Just curious.
I don't
You're
know,
the only
maybe-
person here that talks like me. I'm just,
I don't know. Maybe I got some like Fey ancestry or something. I don't know. I think I'm human. Pretty sure I'm human. Vinny, am I
Do you
human?
remember being born?
Do I remember being born? What kind of dumb question is that? Remember being born?
Wait, do you remember being born,
Humans
Shodan?
remember being born.
Humans remember being born? What's insane? What?
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, yeah, wow. You got me. You're funny guy. Funny guy right there. Wow.
So can we go in?
Oh, yeah, sure. I just noticed, too, you have Jezra Egyptian here. Y'all can go
Oh,
in.
yeah. That might have helped. Forgot about it. Hey, what up, Jezra? I like dab her up a little bit, but she probably doesn't respond, so yeah.
Jezra, why didn't you speak up, huh?
We were moving rather quickly. I was catching my breath.
However.
I don't get a lot of exercise. People do that for me.
People exercise you? Or you just watch people get exercise?
We don't have time for this. And she
Okay.
goes past.
To the Duke's mansion, yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you very much, Mr. Guard, whose name we never learned.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you never asked. So, of
Hey,
course
what's
you
it-
wouldn't know.
Yeah, what's her name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
It's Svaxthy.
Of course it is, you know. Yeah, so just got some
Yeah.
you know.
What? Hey, what? Well, you get
It's
some.
a common name.
Yeah. But
This
I
lizard
wear
here
it
is-
uniquely, you know?
His name is also Svaxthy.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think so.
Could you two have like a conversation about that real quick?
I guess if we have to. I mean, real quick, we could. Must we? I feel like we should
No,
be
it's a joke. Let's get out
doing
of here.
something. Right, let's go.
Because time is of the essence.
You guys rush past. Wow, they're weird. Aren't they, Vinny?
Uh-huh.
Is Vinny old too?
That's just how he talked.
No, Benny just doesn't say anything except moaning.
Yep. Okay, so you're rushing to the Duke's estate.
Yes.
Cool. You approach his mansion,
Mm-hmm.
and the guards that are there, before they even get a chance to talk, Jezere just like waves them away, and they're like, "Oh, dang, that's Jezere Egyptian." And they let everyone through, and you are led inside, and it is the mansion. For those of you who haven't been in there before, it is like very opulent, very extravagant. They have like a golden light and like blue flames and lots of big trout banners around, as well as some portraits of the Duke
And his many chins.
and his many chins.
Yeah.
And you follow Jezere,
Mhm.
who eventually passes through all the way through like the mansion, out some back doors into like a back big open space through an orchard, and you follow her all the way to another building that yeah.
Shodan just starts muttering to himself. He's like, I don't like the feel of this. I don't like this at all.
Do you want to make a check of some kind?
What kind of check would I make? A
Perception.
perception
Yeah.
check?
You can make a
Oh,
perception
yes.
check.
All right.
Make a perception check.
22.
Yeah, shit's weird, man.
Yeah, this is real weird.
It's weird. There are no guards beyond the two weirdos at the front and then the two that were at the thing. The mansion, as she led you through it, completely empty. No butlers, nothing. As she
What
led
is
you
this
to
lady?
like this great hall area and opened like the back doors to go outside to the orchard, it's pitch dark. There are some like lanterns and stuff embedded in the ground, so there's like a nice path that is lit that you guys can go down, and you do as she leads the way. And when you get to the next building, Shodan, you just have this creeping dread about you. You feel like you're being watched.
Guys,
Yeah.
you see there are no guards around?
Oh, yeah. It's weird.
Oh,
What the
I'll roll perception. I can see pretty far in the dark.
It's true.
20 total.
Cool. Yeah, you start looking around and you're like really sure you see shadows like moving, just like figures like.
we are not alone.
Uh,
The Zenpha may already be here.
hey, Jezere. Real quick.
She pulls to a stop just in front of the doors to the building. What?
I
What?
noticed we didn't see like, a lot of guards. Is that normal? Well, is that weird?
She takes a moment.
I'm rolling insight on however she responds to that physically and vocally. I did not roll in my dice tray. There we go.
I will also roll insight.
17 plus 6. 23.
I did not do better than that.
Nice. It's a good roll. I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
That is most peculiar. With a 23, right?
Yeah.
There's something going on here. Do
I get the feeling that she's lying about that?
You get the feeling that she's not surprised.
Well, yeah. I take a step back from her.
Well, we'll lead the way.
Of course. We must stop my father. And she pushes the doors open and goes inside.
I think she's doing it.
Now she wants to stop him? She's so confusing.
I telling you, 6 robes. 6.
Let's go in.
I'm going to go in, but prepare an action
Sure.
to punch somebody.
To punch
I've
somebody.
got my hammer out.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm going to prepare to, shoot my light circle.
Yeah, totally. Cool, you go in.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give Svaxthy some bear's endurance. It'll give him advantage on constitution checks
Very
and
good for a wizard.
8 temporary hit points.
Cool. Ooh. The building appears to be some kind of greenhouse. Nice little garden greenhouse reserved specifically for the Duke and his immediate family. There are lots of plants everywhere. It's very pretty. The main thing you notice, though, upon entering and getting past this little arched thing that has plants crawling up it,
Mm-hmm.
you get past and there are a number of figures. Standing in the center a figure with his back to you. Jezere is just approaching him. There's another figure tied to a chair. You see Lenora there, tied to the chair. On the ground, there was another chair, but it's empty now, because on the ground, bleeding, unmoving, is Svaxthy.
Oh.
And the figure who turns, tall figure, brown hair, strong of jaw, it's Neralt Jibshin, who in his hand got like a wine glass that he's just like swirling around. Jezere, you're back. And I see we have guests.
I'm not so much a guest. I sort of work here. That said, what's going on?
What's going on, Neralt says, is I'm trying to stop a wedding, obviously.
Okay, sure.
No, yeah, that's obvious. But what's going on specifically, right? Like, what are you doing? Give us details.
Is Svaxthy, like, does he look lifeless? Like, is he currently bleeding? Or is he up in a pool of blood?
He's in a
motionless?
pool of blood, motionless.
Well, fuck.
It's really rather simple. I hate him. He kicks Svaxthy.
Well, a lot of people do. He's not the most pleasant individual.
He claims it's intentional, but he's just a dick.
Oh, and you're so much better.
Oh, wow.
Of course I'm better. I'm Egyptian. No, this little peasant dragonborn came in, sucking up to my father, trying to take away our birthright. No, unacceptable.
But I mean, how would he do that? He's marrying an Asastochi. Like, what?
Regrettably, the Asastochis are the most powerful family in Lamgo. In addition, he controlled the Zenpha. Sure, he claimed that they were loyal to my father above all, but they were not. That is a lie. They were loyal to Svaxthy. I remember as a boy when this creature just showed up all of a sudden and took all of Daddy's attention, all of Daddy's love. He never showed me the kindness that he showed Svaxthy. And the whole time he was just doing it for the Black Sabbath.
Wait, the necromancer cult, Black Sabbath, or the band?
The cult.
I'm
Oh!
gonna insight on that specifically.
Sure.
I will as well.
20. Like, not natural, but...
Sure. He seems really pissed. He believes every word he's saying. And to just sort of... Jezere this whole time has just sort of been nodding along.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, yes, I found one of Daddy's journals, diaries. An older one. He had left it sprawled on the table in one of his fits. I read the whole thing. It spoke about how Svaxthy was actually one of the children of the leaders of the Black Sabbath, and how he betrayed them to the Heart Watch and dedicated himself to my father.
I mean,
And you don't think that's true?
Of course not. He's Black Sabbath. He's a cultist, a necromancer. He would never be loyal.
I mean, these cultists kind of aren't really that big of a deal. You know, they just sort of do fun little dances off the coast, and I don't know if he's as bad as you're making him out to be. Yes, Jingus?
How can you say that the necromancer... I cannot believe I'm hearing this from the mouth of Bugbear Cumberbunny, who was in a production of the 7 seasons of hell, the play about the necromancer wars and all the atrocities they committed. How could you say such a thing?
But you saw the 7 seasons of hell?
Absolutely, I did. And I
That was my
cried
last production.
at every
It
season.
was my very last, the one I starred in last.
I mean, like, but even then, like, he left as a kid and he was loyal to the Duke for like, I mean, I don't even know how old he is actually. Like, he could be like
20.
Neither do
40.
we.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. Unless he was lying to me, he's like 27.
Do
Could've been
do
lying
any
to
of
me.
you have?
Svaxthy?
There is a. Oh, do I even have this? No, there's no way. I'm not a high enough level. I was going to say, if we had someone who could cast Zone of Truth, then we would
Oh.
know the truth. But
Yeah, I
nobody
can do
here
that.
seems to.
Pop. Really? I can pop Zone of Truth. I'm gonna center it around all the turds on the Neralt and the crew up there.
How many
Sure.
How many figures are in the room, by the way? Because you said there were figures. Like,
Yeah,
plural.
it was Lenora,
oh, okay,
Svaxthy,
just the people.
Neralt, and Jezere.
Okay, not like.
Is Lenora like knocked out?
No, she's conscious. She's like watching all of this.
Is she
Gagged
She's
and
gagged?
bound?
she's
Or
gagged.
is she
She's
just
bound and gagged.
okay?
And is Svaxthy, does he look dead or does he just look injured and unconscious?
You can make a perception check.
Okay, so they've been zoned of truth.
That's
Yes,
pretty good.
it's a 30-foot diameter sphere.
21.
When Neralt kicked him, he like shifted around. He's alive.
Very good.
So the zone of truth pops up, and Neralt is like, "What is this? What are you doing?"
Do you actually think they were like that Svaxthy was going to betray the Duke?
So how does
Does
zone
they
of
have to
truth
make a
work?
save for? Yeah, you have to make like a wisdom save, and if they fail, they cannot willingly speak a lie,
It's
and
a
if they succeed, it doesn't affect them.
charisma save.
It's a charisma save.
I believe. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 12.
It's a 13 save.
Ah.
After
And they
that,
know they're under the effect of the spell, though, is the thing.
Yeah, until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. And you know, and I would know whether each character succeeds or fails.
Okay.
And they're aware of it. Yeah.
All right. They're aware of it. You know that they failed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
I believe they can also like they don't have to speak like just because they can
Yeah,
they
they
can choose
can
to just be quiet.
plead the fifth.
Yeah.
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 But
They just can't speak a deliberate lie.
it's like if they plead the fifth, we kind of know what they kind of know.
Oh, I wasn't interested in them. I was interested in what he, and I point at Svaxthy, has to say.
Well, he's in the area, so
Yeah, we gotta probably help him though. Jingus, you could.
I'll cast Healing Word on him.
Oh. Cool. Yeah.
yeah. How about that? How about we just check and see if he meant to betray your dad?
I mean, I asked you a question though. Neralt or whatever
What
your
was the
name is.
question?
Do you actually think he's was gonna betray you? Betray the Duke?
He heals 6 points.
6 points. Cool. You heal 6 points on him after this zone of truth is cast. He's like, "What is going on? What are you doing?" You ask that question. Svaxthy is healed 6 points, and he like shifts and draws everyone's attention down to him. He's like, "You idiot! I would never betray your father."
Did Svaxthy succeed on the save?
Svaxthy was unconscious at the time.
Oh, but if he wakes up in the zone of truth, he's gotta roll that shit.
He got a nat 1. He failed.
All right.
He's telling the truth.
I looked to Shodan. I was like, "Is that the truth?"
Yep.
Well, there we go. That's one thing. Crack my knuckles.
So you're.
No,
then
wait.
what- is it true that you were a member of Black Sabbath and that you betrayed them?
Yes, it's true. I betrayed my mother and father to the Heartwatch.
But why?
I betrayed them because I was finally free of their binds. The Black Sabbath bind their children through magic and ritual to Zenkaizar and to the leaders, their own children. I was freed from it, thanks to the Duke's intervention. I would never betray him after he gave me my life and the life of my brother. embarrassing as he may be.
Well, that's like, that really warms my heart. But like, Nero, so you did this, did you know that, about all that? I feel like you would have, but like, could you just say it out loud right now? Did you know that he wouldn't have betrayed him?
It doesn't matter.
I think Nerol just did it because he doesn't like Svaxthy very much, and that's pretty much it.
I think he was honest about that.
I agree.
Yeah, is that the case?
Yeah, is that... this is pretty fun, show.
This spell is infuriating.
Ah, well, avoiding the answer is basically like giving the answer, so,
I mean, I
Might as well
suppose
just
you
say
could
it.
just walk out of the zone, but you didn't do that, so...
No, I'm bound by my fury.
It's not a pretty big zone.
It doesn't matter whether he would have betrayed my father or not. He took Daddy's love.
We knew when you were monologuing. We knew. We understood. We didn't need a zone of truth for that. You're pathetic. You're despicable.
While we're having this, this heart-to-heart with them, I'm gonna, stroll up to Lenora and undo her gags and stuff.
Cool, yeah. She's like, oh, thank you. I've been sitting in this chair for hours.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, I pull out one of my daggers and cut the ropes.
Thank you.
Well-
Nerol just like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. You all will be dead. I tried to stop this wedding peaceably, but it just went on.
Well, peaceably, I think you were going to kill Svaxthy there. I mean, what was the end point of this one, right?
Well, I tried to stop this peaceably, but it just kept getting in the way. So, now I killed him. Well, didn't, thanks to you. Where are my minions?
Right when he says that, I'm gonna, leap across the table and punch him in the face.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that.
Rolling attack.
Mhm.
I rolled a natural 18 plus 7, so 25.
Cool. Roll damage.
8, and I'm gonna spend a key point to stun this motherfucker.
He crumples.
Oh, okay. Can I just knock his ass out?
Yeah, you knock his ass out.
Okay, never mind.
He's
Well,
basically a commoner.
Yeah. You leap across the table, punch him right in his schnoz. Blood goes flying, and he just onto the ground. He plants in a planter.
Yep. I don't want to kill him. Just
Nah, he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I turned to Jezreel and asked, "How do you feel about this?"
I'm bound by my fury. I can't move from this spot.
Okay, I don't even know what to do with that. I thought he was gonna fight back.
Sleep. He took Daddy's love.
Jingus Kringus casts sleep where Jezreel is.
Great, go for it.
I think I just roll 5d8, and if the hit points exceed hers, she falls asleep.
Cool.
Unless she's immune to sleep. That would be quite bad.
Highly unlikely.
All right, that is 5 plus 6, 11 plus 7 is 18 hit points worth of sleep.
She crumples to the ground, asleep.
Jingus Kringus blows on his fingers like he just shot a gun. But he didn't.
And a little smoke comes out.
Yeah.
Looks like the wedding's back on.
Well, that is unless we get attacked by minions in a second.
Yeah,
They're both asleep. Minions don't attack when their bosses are asleep.
I think that's the exact time they decide to step in.
I help Svaxthy up, off the ground.
Thank you.
So at this point, I don't know what happens next. Are we still on? Do we need? I don't even know. Whatever. I'm tired.
Of course, the wedding is still
It's
on.
late.
What I don't understand is why his minions did not attack.
Well, do you know who his minions even are? Were they the Zenpha?
They were the Zenpha.
Well-
I don't know how, but somehow he got control of them. The only ones who could control them are me and the Duke. Yes, I have control as well. Duke Egyptian.
Where did the Duke come from?
Where did he come from?
From the shadows.
He was there the whole time.
Shadows.
Does he have a top hat and a cane? and a monocle.
Yes, he has a top hat, a cane, and a monocle.
As
And a
soon as he
cigar.
shows
And a
up,
cigar.
Jingus Kringus bows.
You don't need
my
to
Duke.
bow, Jingus.
I'm really confused now.
You have saved this dear Svaxthy, my best adopted boy. Well, never legally adopted, but in my heart, he is my boy.
So
Insight check
remember my-
on Svaxthy to see if he's blushing and is really feels good about hearing that.
Man.
17.
Svaxthy is happy to hear it.
Yeah,
Well, he's feeling pretty okay. about
I
it.
give him a pat on the back.
My Lord Duke, then, is it what your children say simply a lie that you are not truly ill?
I, unfortunately, am quite ill. This is one of my more lucid moments. This is not to leave this room, by the way. None of you, don't tell a soul. This is a secret.
Yeah, we're the wedding party. We wouldn't spread
okay.
this.
We're under the assumption at this point that Svaxthy will have us killed if we step out of line anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
Svaxthy nods.
really the only reason we've been doing any of this, I think, so far.
This is the threat of death.
Well, and I mean, they really do love each other. Like you gotta get behind that. You know, they're head over heels over each other. Look at them.
They are standing relatively close to each other.
Jack is just like
Oh,
next to
wait.
them, nodding like really intensely.
Doesn't
like,
this
uh-huh.
the tradition, the Lamgo wedding tradition of not seeing the bride or groom, they're not supposed to see each other before the wedding, and now that is broken.
Yes, it is broken, isn't it? But only if we tell. And he winks.
Oh, the Duke's so grandfatherly. I love him.
Svaxthy is like, this is one of his more lucid moments.
Well, it's
Aw.
lucky for us, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm glad at the end of all this we got to see the real Duke.
Yes, I regret. I regret that in my fog of the mind, I gave the ability to dear Neralt to control the Zenpha. Really bad idea, but it was the fog of the mind.
No, it's
Well,
fine,
Well,
it's
you can
fine.
take it away, right?
And I did. That's why they
good.
didn't
Oh,
attack.
right. Right,
Yes.
I follow.
Yes.
My Duke, if you don't mind me offering my services, I could certainly try to alleviate the symptoms of your illness. I am the royal alchemist after all.
Certainly, and I'm not sure why we haven't done that yet already.
I think many people just sort of forget about me down in my quarters.
That's sad.
Oh, it's not that sad. I have nibbles.
I don't know who that is.
It's his rat.
It's
Oh,
an
it
animal
doesn't matter.
companion.
If I may, can we all just get on with this?
Yeah,
Svaxthy says.
Yeah, go ahead. Your dukedom.
Very good. You may go. I will take care of my children.
Insight check. 14.
He's going to take care of them with the scolding.
Uh,
He's not going
yes.
to punish them in any more way than that.
Talking about Jezreel and Neralt
God.
specifically.
Yeah. He's going to punish them with a stern word.
You
But they're
bad
going to get away
children.
with what they did.
Well, that's to be expected. Well, I'm really tired. Shall we retire? Svaxthy, you need anything?
I think so. And if perhaps we were to have some sort of epilogue, we could. I don't know why I just said that.
To the epilogue.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo, epilogue.
Ooh, woo, 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 woo.
That's good.
Perfect.
Yeah, so I don't remember how many days were left. Let's
I
say
think it
like
was, like,
2.
1 or 2.
It was like 2.
1, 3.
But,
ADR in the correct number later.
Less than 4.
A correct number of days later, it is the day of Svaxthy and Lady Lenora's wedding. You guys had some other miscellaneous tasks that you had to do now that everything was all sort of resolved and it all went smoothly and cleanly. And it is also the day of the Trout Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And the city has changed to reflect that. There's like
pennants and banners and decorations up everywhere.
Come everywhere.
Everywhere. Yep.
Cut that part out.
You know, trop are sexy.
Mhm.
They are sexy. They make this noise.
In the water and out of the water.
When they're out of the water, they're like. But there's like games to be played, food to be eaten, all fun things that people of the town are enjoying, which you guys are not, because you're groomsmen and you have some tasks to do. The final task is for Svaxthy brought you all in. You sort of woke up once again in Svaxthy's manor, and he told you that to go to the Mentha God, where you would meet with the high priest, and he would walk you through what you guys have to do for the day. Yeah, but Svaxthy sends you on your way.
Well, see you later, Svaxthy.
Yes, go. I was trying to, keep this relatively short, so go.
Sure you don't want to talk for a little bit before? Tell us how you're feeling. You feeling nervous? I feel like you're nervous. You look nervous.
I'm fine, go.
Is your tum-tum hurting?
My tum-tum's hurting.
I know your tum-tum.
My tum-tum always hurts.
I'm asking the other Svaxthy.
My tum-tum never hurts.
Inside check.
Sure.
20.
He seems to have some butterflies in his tum-tum. He's a little nervous. He does think relatively fondly of Lady Lenora. He's a bit nervous.
Hey,
he would never admit to it,
though. Sorry, sir, or whatever.
Just get on with it.
I'm just wondering what, really, are we expected to do the duties we initially were started out with? Because, it seems like cat's out of the bag. Most people know, I think, that we aren't who you were planning to say we are.
Those who are aware have been told to keep their mouths shut by order of the Duke.
Oh.
And me.
So,
yes,
I see.
You are to complete your tasks as they were originally presented to you.
Yeah, all right.
In
sure
my
thing, boss.
dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
My exclusive private dungeon.
What tasks were those? What are we doing?
How could
Jingus...
you have forgotten? It has been 7 days. You are to be my father figure and walk me down the aisle.
Oh.
Pretty easy task there, Jingus.
Yes, that's right.
Svaxthy is to be my distant cousin, and so on and so forth.
Yes, I did not forget what I was supposed to do, that's for sure.
Just go to the Mentha God, speak to the high priest, and he will walk you through what is remaining. I am very busy.
Aye.
Why, Svaxthy?
You know, I bet that's something actually much more nefarious. That's what he says as we're
as
leaving.
You're leaving, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't say that in front of Svaxthy.
You hear, as the door is closing behind you, a sound of a drawer on a desk opening and closing, and then you hear a boop, boop, toot toot on his trachea flute.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And you hear just as
I
the
always
door,
pictured the trachea flute would
closes.
sound more like human screams, but
yeah, good. Yeah. And as you walk down the hall, you hear through
Just a Wilhelm scream
through the door. That feels a bit better.
What a creep.
He's got the loudest whisper.
You can hear it all the way down the hall.
He really projects his evilness.
Yeah, you really don't know what to do with him sometimes, you know?
I don't want to do anything with him. I want this to be over.
Yeah, let's just
pretty
get this over with.
crazy he's even getting married.
I still don't get it.
So should we go straight to the Mentagod, or you want to?
Do you want to dilly dally
Should we
first?
diddle daddle, go
I
to the
mean,
Trout
like-
Festival? You know, do bobbing for trout and stuff like that.
Oh God.
Oh,
Fuck! I love that.
Bugbear,
I
you
love
know me.
bobbing for
I'm
trout.
always here for the trout
yeah.
festival.
I know. I think we should go to that.
But okay, all right. I know it would be a good time,
It would be fun.
but it would also probably be the last good time we have.
think
Just
we would
saying, we should
Okay,
probably
yeah.
not do.
That's probably true.
Um,
I think over the course of these 7 days and 5 sessions, we may have forgotten just how dangerous Svaxthy really is.
He's all talk.
But could we get like a drink on the way?
The screams of the trachea flute continue.
Ah! Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, ignoring that. Could we get a drink on the way though? We could stop our himbos. That's in the
Yes,
mythical,
of
right?
course.
Maybe just bob for one trout ball with there.
That's up to you guys.
Okay, I walk out the door.
All right, you walk out the door.
No, guys. I don't. Look, I'm not. I can turn a blind eye. I can turn a blind eye. That's the best I can do.
Just on the way, if we see a drink, I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah,
pop a
that's
coin.
fine. Get
We
fucking.
see a barrel of trout.
Yeah, just
we're
dunk
gonna
my
bob
head in
real
it.
quick.
Just
No.
Look, I bet Svaxthy's trachea flute isn't even real. I think that
Oh.
monologue he had about it was very rehearsed sounding. So
Mhm.
I think it's all just a facade.
Oh, like
I don't think we're special. I think he says that to all his victims before he kills them.
Yes, he doesn't
Mm.
I
have
mean, he
feel
got
like we're
himself
losing the point here.
kidnapped and
assassins that he uses.
he wasn't really in control of the situation at all. He's not nearly as scary as I thought.
I
Okay,
can't
yeah,
wait
let's
for
go,
you to
though.
tell him that.
We literally saved his life. He owes us at least a drink.
He also owes us a lot of money.
Ooh, that's
oh yeah,
right.
that's true.
Oh, he's paying us?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
100 gold per day.
we were doing this under the threat of death and for money.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I completely
Sounds
forgot
like
about the
standard
money.
capitalism to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, where are we off to then? Straight to the Mentagod, or are we going to go have a little first?
I think we can do it after, right?
Sure.
Like whatever, guys. Like if we're all gonna die, I'll die with you. That would probably be the
I would rather not die.
happiest.
I'm going to the Mentagod. Also, I
Alright.
don't drink, so it's like...
Oh right, yeah, because
Not
of the
a-
tum tum issues.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go talk to this guy. Get it over with. See what we have to do.
All right. So you go to the Mentagod. You walk through the city, heading towards the Mentagod. There are some stands where you could grab a drink, and they just hand it out. You drop a couple coins, and you can street drink. People are street drinking. It's fine. It's cool. It's not illegal or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's fine.
I do that.
What happens at the Trout Festival stays mostly at the Trout
Mhm.
Festival.
Mostly in the trout
we
festival.
passed by any barrels of trout to bob for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
Oh, yes. That is what this die is for.
Bugbear.
13.
Bugbear.
13.
Bugbear.
Yeah, so
Bugbear.
Bugbear, you stand over a barrel full of trout that are going, and you stick your face in the water and try to chomp down on one of them to bring it out with your mouth, and yeah, you grab one, it comes out, and it's like, and the barrel tender is like, oh, spooks me every time. But congratulations, you get to keep that trout.
Well, thank you very much. I'm going to gift it to the priest of the Mentagod.
That's nice. Next.
Hey, buddy, what's your name?
What's my name? I'm Harry Barrel Tender.
DM, quick side note.
yeah,
how
yeah,
hairy
yeah.
is this guy?
Harry Barrel Tender?
Yeah, how hairy is
Ooh,
Harry?
that's a good question. Harry Barrel Tender is exceedingly hairy.
Got it.
Scarily hairy.
And is
Hairily hairy.
He's currently tending the barrel, yeah?
He is tending the barrel, yeah.
Got it.
Mhm.
Got it. Just wanted to be really clear.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Yeah, of course,
Thanks,
of course,
thanks,
of course.
All right, Harry.
Come from a long line of Harry Barrow tenders?
Actually, this is my business.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh, you started it yourself. You're an entrepreneur.
I like to think so. No. No children. He says to someone who's like trying to get their son to do it. No children.
Might fall in.
They'll fall in,
Don't want
drown.
that.
Or they'll get horny.
Yeah. Hey, I can just hold its legs.
No. No.
Well,
All right. Your rules is rules.
Rules is rule. They're my rules. That's right.
all right, Harry. Nice meeting you. We've got to go.
Lovely meeting you. You are holding up my business.
I pop him like 2 gold coins.
Thank you. As you go, you pass by another bobbin for trout barrel, and you're like, "Hey, step up! You guys look like you'd enjoy a trout barrel bob session."
Well,
You seem kind of desperate, bro.
My name's Sleazy Barrel Tender. You come over and you just bob for a trout.
Are you related to Harry?
Yeah, I'm related to Harry.
But you look so much less hairy and so much more sleazy.
I'm considerably more sleazy than he is. Sticky, you could say. That's why my nickname is Sleazy Sticky Barrel Tender.
Oh, I would have never placed you two as related. That's
It's
amazing.
a distant relation. We are brothers, but it's a distant relation.
Right, like about like 20 feet.
That's about 20 feet at the moment. That is correct. Anyway, if you want to bob yourselves through some trout, it's only going to cost you 20 gold.
I take a peek in the barrel. Is it like a normal barrel full of trout, or is there something sleazy?
It's a normal barrel, but inside of the water, it looks like there's a bunch of like rocks that have like tied to them like fish tails and googly eyes and stuff like that.
Just on the bottom of the barrel.
On the bottom of the barrel.
Hey, some of your trout look a bit like,
What? What do you got against? What? No, wait, what? You're gonna be stiff after you grab one of these. These are grade A trouts.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm a head out.
Potentest aphrodisiac you're ever gonna find.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just backing away now.
What? What?
It's gonna be a no, bud.
Sleazy
And
Barrelton.
I put my hand on his chest.
Whoa, it's sticky sleazy.
No. Yeah. Oh, how does it feel?
Sleazy. Sticky sleazy.
No, that's a no, bud.
Yeah.
Are you the type of barrel attendee that would allow children to bob for trout?
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's welcome.
Disgusting.
What? Everyone's welcome.
Spit in your direction, sir.
That's...
Nothing comes out.
You have offended me and my family. Get out of here.
What a maroon.
Oh, you're the shade of color you said.
I leave.
Great. Everyone leaves. 5 or 6 incidents similar to this later. You guys arrive at the Mentha God.
Dang, he skipped all the dialogue.
Nice.
You arrive at the Mentha God, and it's been all like decorated up for the wedding. It's got traditional Lamgo wedding decorations up and everywhere. And there are people like setting up chairs, doing stuff, like setting up chairs. And there is in the center of all this a short figure, a gnome, who has like this long trout blue robe that he's wearing. He's got like a hat on that is sort of shaped like a trout, and he's just sort of directing everyone around.
Oh, I bet that's the dude.
The high priest, yes, probably.
Your Eminence!
After Harry and Sleazy, I think Horny was my favorite. I think he was my favorite. I think he might have been partaking in his own trout, but I think he was my favorite.
Yes, Horny Barrel Tender was the nicest of all the ones we met.
Yeah, he was a little forward. Anyway.
For sure. I mean, But like,
I'm pretty sure he had his dick in that barrel. There was a hole in the side. I saw it. Had a cork in it. I bet he puts his dick in there.
Yeah, he did stand pretty
Yes.
close to it.
When he walked away, the water started to spill out.
yeah, I wasn't looking too close.
I'm glad I got my trout early.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
Oh, speaking of, Your Eminence, I come bringing a trout for you, and we are here for the wedding party. Hello.
As you approach, waving a trowp around, running up to the high priest, he turns around, and yeah, he's a gnome. He's got like this wavy white hair that's tied back. He's got a long pointed nose on the tip of which is perched like these small glasses, and he's like, "Oh, welcome. You are Svaxthy's wedding party?"
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you got it, bud.
Only.
Excellent. I am Silly Willy Mudcake Tight Stockings, High Priest of Gif, Overseer and Caretaker of the Mentha God, and the humble soul who'll be overseeing this grand wedding.
That's great. Wait, what was your name again? There was a lot going on there.
I am...
Hi.
Of course, let me repeat it. I am Silly Willy Mudcake Tight Stockings.
Silly Willy Mudcake Tight Stockings.
High Priest of Gif,
Yep.
Overseer and Caretaker of the Mentha God,
Mm-hmm.
and the humble soul who will be overseeing the grand wedding of Svaxthy and Lady Lenora.
Cool.
I think I'm dying. I think I'm having a stroke and I'm dying. This is it.
Yeah. Can I just call you Sil?
That, if you must.
Or just
wait.
like High Priest. I don't want to say the
I
whole
would
thing. It's
appreciate
too
you
much.
referring to me by my
Jingus,
title. After all, I am the
breathe.
High Priest
okay.
of Gif.
You'll be
Yes,
alright.
yes. All right, that's cool. I can
So
do
you
that.
prefer
High
we say
Priest.
your whole name?
You simply may call me High Priest.
All right, HB. Got it.
That is not what I said.
I mean, like,
But we don't have time. We have many
Exactly.
tasks to
We're-
complete for the wedding.
just trying to keep it efficient, HB. So, what do we got to do?
He pauses, opens his eyes,
No.
lowers his glasses a little lower on the nose, looks up at you. You don't know? Have you never attended a traditional Lamgo wedding?
I don't get invited to a lot of these things, actually.
It's been a few years since I've been here. About 20. That's fine.
Very well.
Man,
I will explain it to you. The remaining traditional tasks of a traditional Lamgo wedding are thus. We must, he pulls out a scroll to read to you.
No.
We must cleanse the Mentha God, where they will...
Wait.
What?
Sorry, we got to clean?
Cleanse.
Stuff.
Ritually cleanse.
It didn't say clean, it said cleanse.
Cleanse. Ritually
I
cleanse.
feel like we're going to be doing some mopping.
Ritually cleanse the Mentha God.
All right.
We must also prepare the wine and grapes, which they will
That sounds
feed
good.
to each other erotically for all to watch.
Ah, you went too far.
We must also lay out the swimming gear, which they will don to swim amongst the trout as the trout commence with their spawning.
Wait. Oh, yes,
Wait,
I
what?
forgot about that.
That's
That
my
is
favorite
a
part.
truly, special moment.
None of the. I
Very
mean,
graphic.
I've been to a couple weddings. I guess they're not traditional. What the hell is that?
You'll see. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a once-in-a-lifetime. If you're lucky. You'll trust me.
If you're unlucky, it happens more.
It depends on your stomach for it. It is graphic.
I am truly stunned that Svaxthy's groomsmen are unaware of the tasks they must complete. Simply flabbergasted.
I mean, look, bro. If we knew what we had to do, why would we be talking to you?
Please.
Yeah, okay, I'm here for it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just gonna button up. We're good. So we gotta cleanse the Mentha God. We gotta put in a sex swing.
Lay out the wine and grapes.
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah.
And then the swim
The
gear.
swim
Doesn't
gear.
say anything about a sex swing.
There's no
I don't
sex
know, like-
swing. This is a traditional Lamgo wedding, not one of those untraditional Lamgo weddings,
Hmm.
which apparently you all have been to.
Yeah.
I
Real
have a
word,
question.
They just like kind of exchange
swim
vows
gear, is
and
it-
kiss.
Is it like a really old style traditional where it's just 2 pairs of goggles so you don't get all the juices in your eyes?
Goggles as well as one pieces with the red and white stripes.
Oh, okay. So it's a little toned down from. I've seen the ones where they're just full on birthday suits, and it is quite a lot to take in.
Terribly untraditional. Not at all a traditional Lamgo wedding.
And so that's it, or are there more things? I can't remember.
That is it. Oh, I forgot the most important part. The 5-hour-long prayer session to wish them good fortune in their future.
5 hours?
5 hours, yes.
We have to do that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, gee,
The groomsmen and the bridesmaids as well.
What do we do during those 5 hours, though?
Oh, your ignorance is greatly upsetting me. You sing, you fools, you sing!
For 5 hours?
For 5 hours.
Sing.
Wait.
I don't think anybody wants me to sing for 5 hours.
Ugh, if you must, you can pantomime.
Oh.
I'll be leading it. You just simply must be there.
Hmm.
For 5 hours.
All right. Well,
5 hours.
Bloody hell.
So how do we start with this cleanse?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. And he leads you through the tasks. You do indeed have to mop down the floor of the Mentha God.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You scrub the chairs, the pews. You make sure everything's
What did I
all
say?
shiny and sparkly. You have to hold like incense burners while he's chanting some prayer or something to cleanse the site. You lay out a tray of wine and grapes. You go down to the beach to lay out the swim gear for the trout swim. And then you sit through 5 hours of prayer. 5 long, droning, ongoing hours of prayer.
Can you give us a sample of what it sounds like?
Yes, what is the song?
Oh, yes. Led by High Priest Silly Willy Mudcake Tight Stockings. Good fortune for Svaxthy and Lady Lenore. Give good fortune.
Oh my God.
I ask.
For I don't know the words.
Good
I feel
fortune.
like they change slightly every time.
Miss Tum Tum, this is agony.
Does Svaxthy just fade out of existence, like turn gray? And just go,
Svaxthy collapses.
goes
He gets blown away as dust on the wind as he disintegrates.
at the end of all of that,
Yes.
I don't know where are we again? Is it over? Is it over?
Jingus
Please tell
Kringus
me
is-
it's over.
Collapsed on the floor.
Jingus is collapsed on the floor. Svaxthy has faded from existence.
I cast
Svaxthy!
catnap on myself like an hour in, and I've just been asleep the whole time.
I'm like grasping at the dust to try to reform Svaxthy into a person.
Good.
Do I succeed? Does Svaxthy come back?
Make a dexterity check.
I'm good at those. Just flat dexterity, 18.
Yeah, you managed to recombine Svaxthy's particles into the form of a sickly green dragonborn.
I got it.
Yeah.
Svaxthy, you okay? You with me?
This is the second time I've seen hell.
We've gone through many things over the last couple of days. This, by far, was the hardest.
If I have to die, I wish to ride Balanis for the first time.
I just step over to Bugbear, just slap him across the face. Just, are you with me? Are you with me?
Hey, and Svaxthy, the fortune.
It's over. It's
Fortune,
okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
over. It's over.
Oh,
It's over.
I must have dozed off.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Shodan, you were
I
right.
kept an eye.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Alright. Shodan has been like trying to like find different ways to sit comfortably.
Yeah, of course.
He's like sat on his hammer for a little
yeah,
bit.
Yeah.
Doing
Found like a little
kegels.
step.
Mhm.
It's like, just fucking bored as hell. Like,
Yeah.
did push-ups at one point just like to pass the time.
Yeah, you found a pamphlet and you're like doodled a picture of a dragon while you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing some nasty things.
Mhm.
Oh.
You did a cartwheel at some point.
Yeah. I mean, as long as Slippy's not looking.
No, his eyes are closed and he was the whole time just like looking up at this statue of
Mm-hmm.
Louie Lou. But
This guy's got some stamina.
and at the time at the end, as he is wrapped up, he turns and like, now that all of our tasks are complete, you may now go. Attend the pre-wedding party.
Sick. And I turn around and just walk out as quickly as possible.
You turn around and walk out as quickly as possible, leave like the main area where the wedding is about to take place and where you just spent like your entire day cleaning and praying.
Mm-hmm.
You immediately enter a party. The pre-wedding reception party.
Oh, hell yeah.
There are tables set up. People are sitting around eating. You see a lot of characters that you may have seen before over the course of this. Corallian, you see Dagdaffy's Duckworth, you see the Egyptians, you see the Assistoches, you see them all. You see
Is
everybody.
that hot dwarf girl that
Yeah, Reyna, is she
Reyna?
around?
Reyna, is she there?
Yeah, you can make a perception check, see if you see Reyna. It's safe to
Cool.
assume.
I would like to.
She was
make
at the
a
ball.
perception check.
Like, why wouldn't
I
you?
got nat 20.
Oh yeah, you see Reyna.
Oh, I got a nat 22.
Oh yeah. You
I like
see
going to
Reyna.
nudge you, like, and I noticed that you.
I just slap him away.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
got it.
Hey, right there.
No, yeah. Stop. Knock it off.
Yeah, she's
Uh-huh.
like talking to someone.
Go talk to her.
Mhm.
Go talk to her.
Yep. So Shodan's gonna, kind of casually stroll by there, like play it all nonchalant.
Yeah.
Gonna just bump into her real hard.
Bump into her real hard.
Yeah. While she's talking to her, be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Reyna."
Got it. Yeah, she you bump into her real hard. She rocks forward, her drink, she's got like a glass of wine in her hand. It sort of spills a little bit onto the floor. She turns around, seems about ready to just like rail into whoever.
Mm-hmm. And I just do a little tap on my chin, right here. Like if you're gonna hit me, go ahead.
Oh, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
Better now.
Aren't you a charmer?
I mean, you tell me.
Doing all them prayings and such?
Yeah. I've never been to this traditional wedding stuff, so that was a really boring day. But it seems better now.
Aye. I'm a fan of the untraditional myself.
Mm.
I like the part where they go swimming naked.
Yeah. I'm for that. Anyway, this person you're talking to, right? Hi, how are you?
Don't worry about him. She grabs you by the arm and leads you away.
Awesome.
And the guy watching is like, "Aw." Bugbear, with
Yeah.
your nat 20, you also saw from across the room just glaring daggers at you. I mean, Dagdafius Duckworth, but also behind him, glaring daggers at you, is Neralt Jibshin, who's just like holding his glass of wine, sipping it, and just like fuming.
I snap my fingers. Quick, someone give me something to drink. And I grab the first thing I see walking by on a tray. I grab it and then I glare across.
Sure, you
also
grab it,
sipping.
and actually, you know what? Roll a d20 and tell me the number.
Oh. 17.
Neralt breaks first. He blinks, does a scoff, and turns and goes to speak to someone. And then,
What an ignoramus.
yeah, and you hear, like, behind you, whoa, that's like a crazy glare you got, bro.
Turn around.
You turn
He's
around,
behind me.
and you see an air genasi sort of wearing some fancy, like, waiter clothes. He's like, aloha, bro.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. It's me,
Aloha.
Spectre.
You work here too?
Yeah. Lady Lenora, she was like, do you wanna bartend or wait or whatever at my wedding? And I just say yes to shit. So I was like, yeah, I'll do that.
That's a good way to live, right? You never know what you're gonna run into. Well, I mean, while you're here, can I have one of your crazy concoctions? I just grabbed this off of the counter. It's not very good. I needed it as a prop. It was very important, but
Oh, yeah. I could do that.
you got one of those things that makes you like float or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I got that. Come this way, bro.
All right.
Any of the other guys see me?
Yeah, Jack B. Muggin, Jingus Kringus, what are you two doing?
Jack is currently like a lifeless husk. Just sort of like oozing out of the Mentha god, or the prayer area specifically.
Mm-hmm. You're oozing as a lifeless husk out of it, and Svaxthy is over. He's like, I don't know how to fix this. You're turning into a liquid. What is happening? I must roll
It's okay.
a dexterity or an intelligence to put you back together.
Don't.
Okay, it was a 17. Come back to us, Jack.
Get him upright. Thank you, Svaxthy. I turn and see all of the alcohol and everything. Okay, wait a minute. Are we in heaven? Did I die?
No, I think we're still in the Mentha god. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yes,
need
my
a drink.
tum-tum hurts. We are still alive.
Jack, I'm gonna look for the nearest drink I can find.
Make a perception check. What about you, Jingus? What are you up to?
Oh, Jingus Kringus is still collapsed on the floor. I don't think anyone picked him up, so that's where he'll stay.
Good. What'd you get, Jack?
12.
Yeah, you see Bugbear. Bugbear's actually like waving at you.
I've been waving for like 15 seconds.
I kind of hop on over.
Whoa. I remember
Look
you.
who it is.
Hey, yeah. No, you got them crazy drinks, don't you?
Yeah, bro. I got that magic drink.
I really need one of those right now.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
All right, cool. Let's hook you up.
Careful though, don't give him two, otherwise he's gonna pass right out.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend
one
drinking two
food-
of my drinks at once. That doesn't go well. All right, let's go get you guys drunk. Magically drunk.
That's what we're here for.
Cool. You go wander off with Spectre. Svaxthy, he got himself some crackers. He's nibbling on some crackers. He's like, Oh, my gift, Jingus. And he runs back inside where you have just been left on the floor. He's like, he runs over to Jingus, starts like poking him, and like, okay, is he dead? If he's dead, I could try some interesting things. No, first, Jingus, are you alive? He pokes you several times. Oh, all right, you're alive. I mean, good, you're alive. Would you like some water or something? I have crackers.
Or is it over? The torture, is it over?
Oh yes, it is. We're done. We can go to the party.
Finally free. Oh.
Do you need your potion? Would you like your potion?
Oh. Yes, I think I would like it very much.
Do you have your potion? Or do we have to go get it?
No, I've got one.
Oh, okay. Can you drink it yourself, or do I need to
You'll
feed
have to
you? I need to feed you.
You'll have to feed it to me. I'm too
feed
weak.
it to you. Okay. All right. All right. Is it in one of your pockets? Which pocket is it in?
Just rifle around and you'll find it.
All right.
When you give it to me, you're gonna have to jam it way down my throat because it's pretty gross, and I'll try to stop you. So you have to really shove it in there if you want me to take it.
I see. All right. Well, let's gird myself up for this, I suppose. He rolled very low on his investigate, so he's just going through your pockets.
Oh,
He's
well,
just like going through them. It's like, no, I don't think this is it. Not this. No, okay. Oh, this is just a clump of rat fur. All right. That's gross.
Oh, you Nibbles. Nibbles, is he okay?
I don't think this is Nibbles.
Oh, thank you. I was worried that I'd crushed him. Sometimes he takes little rides around in my robe,
Oh,
and I don't know that he's there.
I see. Yes, that is concerning. Oh, here it is. And he pulls out a vial
yes.
of your potion. And
You
coming
know what, I
out
changed
of
my
it.
mind.
Oh,
I don't want it.
You don't want your potion?
No, I don't want it.
Oh, you don't want your potion.
No.
Okay, well, are you sure you're fine?
Yes.
Oh, well, all right. He slips the potion back into your pocket. Do you need help up?
No, I can do it. Oh.
Oh. That is
I just moved my knee a little
That's
bit,
just
and that's what noise it made.
disgusting. Oh, I need to nibble on this cracker. Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh,
Oh. I'm gonna dragon breath.
I think I'm good enough.
and Jingus Kringus is kind of like, on his hands and knees.
I think I can get around like this.
Oh. Okay. Oh, this is... I'm sorry, this is going to hurt. And he grabs you by the armpits and just like with his weak arms, just like, lift, lift. He rolled a 3, so he falls. All to the ground.
Oh.
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 Oh. Meanwhile.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, you guys, everything goes on.
Uh-huh.
Shodan.
Yeah, no, I don't want to describe what's
Shodan
happening.
and Reyna are up to their
No.
biz.
Exactly.
Hey yo.
Jack and Bugbear are getting magically wasted. And Jingus and Svaxthy are in pain on the floor. But eventually, the time comes for the ceremony to begin. Stronger hands find Jingus and Svaxthy and pick them up off the ground, because Jingus has to walk Svaxthy down the aisle. Someone finds Bugbear and Jack and are led to where they need to be standing.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you guys are swaying, giggling, and
Oh,
someone
wow.
walks in finding no one. There's no one to find. Where is Shodan? People are running around like, where is Shodan? Where is Shodan? And eventually a guard spots Shodan and Reyna coming out of a closet or something, putting their stuff back together. And like, what the fuck are you doing? And they bring Shodan to where he has to stand. Jingus, you were brought to outside the Mentha God, where Svaxthy is standing. He is in very nice robes. Traditionally, he would be wearing trout blue robes, but Svaxthy does not like the color trout blue all that much. He was wearing it when he found you guys, but he didn't like it. So he's wearing black robes. You can tell
It's his
that
day,
High
you know?
Priest Silly Willy Mudcake Tight Stockings is rather annoyed by this. It's not traditional.
Mm-hmm.
Jingus Kringus is definitely in his zoot suit that he was in for the ball with his bejeweled cane.
Absolutely. But yes, very well. As is tradition, you will walk the groom down the aisle. You will go up to the statue of Gif. You will bow, and you will lead him to the left side. Understood?
Oh, yes.
Good.
I understand.
Because
I've
as is
seen it.
tradition, Svaxthy is blindfolded.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember.
Yes. He cannot see the bride until she stands directly in front of him.
And I have to spin him around in circles 10 times before the two meet.
That is correct. Here is the
Okay.
stick upon which you will rest his forehead. And here
All right,
is the watermelon which you will smash.
Yes, this all seems standard. Do I have to carry the watermelon?
Of course.
Oh, my youth, this is going to be a long walk.
You are brought the watermelon.
I guess Jingus Kringus will roll strength to try and balance the watermelon,
sure.
the beating stick, and his bejeweled cane. Try to get all three. I'm gonna need additional light because I'm in like the dark over here. That's not a D20 even. That I rolled. Okay,
Nice.
that's a 7 minus 1.
It's
dear.
not working. You drop the watermelon, it splatters. You drop the stick, you drop your
Oh.
cane.
Oh, dear.
Everything is falling. Svaxthy, who is blindfolded, is like, "What is happening?"
Oh, come on, he's an old man.
No
This
problem,
42.
Svaxthy.
This highly untraditional. We must get another watermelon and get someone who can carry it for gift's
I'll do
sake.
it. I'll
Yes,
do it.
Come, you in the strong armor. Come.
And break formation.
You break
Make back the
formation, go
watermelon.
down.
Oh, I forgot I can inspire. I just turn to you and I'm like, you're going to do great, Shodan.
Thanks,
Now
bud.
inspired.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Uh,
Feel all
very
tingly.
well, very well. You hold the stick and the watermelon, and you, he points to you, Jingus, hold Svaxthy's hand.
Oh, yes, gladly.
Svaxthy's like, but he holds out
How
his hand.
sweaty is Jingus's hand?
It is clammy, cold, very bony, and like his grip is not strong. It's like holding a dead, bony fish.
Good.
It's like his muscles are made out of jelly.
But yes, the music starts and the procession begins. Jingus leading Svaxthy, Shodan carrying the watermelon and the stick. You walk amongst past all those attending, get to the front. Shodan, at the high priest's direction, you put the stick where it's meant to be. Jingus, you bend Svaxthy over the stick so he puts his head around it, and then spin him 10 times around the stick. And he stands wobbly, stick in hand, misses the watermelon at least 3 times, but eventually smashes it. The watermelon is now smashed, and then he is led to the side where everyone else is waiting.
Always brings a tear to my eye.
What? Svaxthy's just like looking at Jack and Bugbear. Is like, "Are you two drunk?"
Are we glowing currently because the magical drinks?
Yes.
Oh,
Bugbear
yeah.
is floating
Are we
again
floating?
because that's what he wanted. Jack, you got something a little different. So
Okay.
like the entire world right now is like a shimmery blue.
Whoa. Svaxthy, you looking great today.
At the same time, Svaxthy and Svaxthy go, "Thank you, thank you."
Yeah.
The music continues, and Lady Lenora is She is led by her actual father, and they are brought to the front, where they place a stick in front and lean her over for her to spin 10 times around. Another watermelon is placed. She misses it at least 3 times, but smashes
Shodan's
it.
just standing there, like, shaking his head, like...
Jingus Kringus is just crying.
Jingus Kringus is crying. Svaxthy is, like, grabbing hold of Bugbear because he keeps floating away. Just, like, grabs him and pulls him back. Jack is just, like, giggling and smiling and looking around.
Looking at his hands.
Looking at his hands.
Pulls out a dagger for a second. Whoa. Puts it back.
And the high priest is just smiling happily and whispering to himself, traditional, yes, yes. And the music stops, and the high priest steps forward. Welcome, and thank you all for attending here in front of the eyes of guilt. I am humbled to marry these 2 beautiful folk in the most traditional manner. First, we must confirm with the parties, the groomsmen, and the bridesmaids that all the tasks have been completed. The first of which, of course, the traditional carrying of the letters from one party to the other. He looks over to Shodan. Can you confirm?
Yeah, we Yeah, we did that.
Good. He looks over to one of the other bridesmaids. The only one that I'm pretty sure we confirmed was a bridesmaid was actually Desiree, who is staring at all of you, furious, fuming. She has a wine glass that she shouldn't
staring
have.
Back.
And is sipping at it.
I give her
I
a
also
wink.
have a wine glass, and I am mirroring her every sip.
Jack is sort of just swaying behind Bugbear, like, heh.
Yeah, Svaxthy like reaches out another hand to grab you and steady you while his other hand is on like Bugbear's coattail so he doesn't float away. And one of the bridesmaids confirms. She's like, good. Next, of course, can we confirm that the ball did occur for the 2 families to meet, to mingle, get to know one another? He looks to Jingus this time. Can you confirm?
Oh, yes, it was a real time.
Thank you. He turns and looks at one of the other bridesmaids, a different one. She confirms.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well done, Pop. Well done.
He rattles through a couple other ones, going to each one in turn to confirm. With Bugbear, who he like glares, clearly annoyed that you're floating. Confirms with Svaxthy, confirms with Jack, confirms with Desiree, and a couple others. And then finally he's like, and of course, the most important of traditions, that the 2 to be wedded never in the past 7 days saw one another. Can this be confirmed? He turns to look at you, Shodan, again.
What? I mean, like, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No, we'll go with yes. Yeah.
Define seeing.
What?
Look, I don't know what they're
Locking eyes
doing.
upon one another. They are not supposed. This is tradition. They are not supposed to see each other in person.
Sorry, let's retcon this. Yeah, they didn't see each other. Yeah.
No,
they
they
confirmed it.
totally didn't.
Totally didn't.
I am not
Nope.
filled with confidence, but
Not at
the
all.
room is looking at me with daggers. He turns to look at the bridesmaids who confirm as Svaxthy turns his face to glare daggers at them, somehow glaring daggers through the blindfolds. They're still blindfolded. Now that the 2 parties have been confirmed, we may remove their blindfolds. Their blindfolds are removed. Lady Lenora smiles, got a very pretty smile, and Svaxthy just sort of shifts backwards a bit. He puts his hands behind his back.
Shodan starts like clapping just like a little bit. Like a little that
Jingus
palm
Kringus
clap.
loudly blows his nose.
Oh, good.
I start to fall over, And then I start just spinning in the air.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Jack, your sight, flowers have started to appear, like that 70s show transition flowers are just like appearing going across.
The world is being overrun by flowers.
My tum
It's
tum
okay, I'll
hurts
make it through this.
so much.
It's so beautiful.
I know it is beautiful.
Whoa!
And now,
Whoa!
before they lock lips, we must see them feed each other erotically the wine and grapes.
Oh God.
Oops. Was I supposed to drink that?
Oh, composure, silly Willy. You're the high priest of guilt.
Shodan springs into action. I'm the only capable one.
Spring into action. You get some more wine. Give it to Svaxthy, and the other was give wine to Jezreel, having a similar problem because Jezreel was drinking their side's wine.
Oh.
It was important.
It was important, the staring contest. Meanwhile, also sniffling and crying like almost as loudly in one of the front seats is Duke Egyptian. My boy, the one I loved the most.
Oh, it's so fucked up, but it's still also very sad.
And after watching them erotically feed grapes and wine to each other, he's like, now, finally, most finally, before they lock lips and before they depart on their swim amongst the trout, we must give, of course, the opportunity for any individual amongst those present here or from outside to express any grievances or reasons for which they cannot be wed.
As he's saying that, as he's saying
Oh
that,
no!
Shodan, like,
Svaxthy
kind
Dragon
of, like-
Breast as well.
Shodan like slowly pulls out his warhammer, just like in the most threatening way possible.
The high priest is like, very good. Since the answer appears to be no, no one is stepping forward, we can, in this exact moment, proceed forward to whence the two shall lock lips. Now we go towards that point at which the two shall lock lips.
Mm-hmm.
Any minute now,
Yep.
we shall now witness the two lock lips. You may now look lips.
It sounds like you're waiting for someone to interrupt.
And they grab each other's hands, lean forward to kiss, at which point someone, oh, shock of shocks, someone barrels in and is like, not just yet.
All right, well.
And you all turn. Gasps are heard in the audience like a wave from front to back. Gasp, 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 gasp.
Hey,
Oh,
who are you?
Ah, a good question. You see, striding forward down the aisle is someone you have seen before. A man, a half-elf man. Not of the Egyptian family, not of the Asistochi family,
Mamaxin?
but of the Mamaxin family. In fact, it is Chelin Mamaxin. He walks down. I am here, not to stop the wedding, but to provide the bride with information that she should be privy to before
Chelin?
she weds.
You better zip your lip, bud.
No, I can't. For you see, and he starts crying. I figured out, I discovered who killed my brother, Max Mamaxin.
your brother died. I'm so sorry.
Yes, my brother died on the beach the night of several nights ago, stabbed when he went to meet.
Oh, but we were there several nights ago.
Svaxthy like reaches up from where he's like on the ground having dragon breath, grabs you by the zoot suit. It's like, hey, that's the dead body we found.
Oh, do you think we killed him?
What? No.
No.
I think it's
Oh,
about to
good.
be revealed, though.
Oh, Oh, good. And I hope it's not us.
A stunning twist that no one could have seen coming. I also forgot that Svaxthy's Dragon Breath is a line, so like a bunch of people had to dodge it.
Projectile, yeah.
A bunch of people had to avoid that. Some might be dead. Nah, they're fine. It's weak. Yeah. Chellin and Maxon weeping. The one who had my brother killed. He raises a hand. The camera focuses on his finger and follows it as it lowers and points and zooms in on Svaxthy.
Dun,
dun,
dun. Wait, which Svaxthy?
Good point. The camera focused on the wrong Svaxthy. The green one shifts upwards to Svaxthy with no last name.
To the
dun, dun,
dun. Was he gold or silver?
I don't remember.
I believe he was
Svaxthy,
silver.
he was silver, I believe.
Silver.
Yeah.
It focuses on the silver dragonborn. Svaxthy, the silver dragonborn, shifts back just a little, and his hands move from behind his back to in front.
That means he's smiling.
Lady Lenora looks over to Svaxthy like, what? Svaxthy, is that true? Did you have my Romeo killed?
Oh, no.
I cannot lie to you. I can purposely not inform you of certain things, but I cannot lie to you. Yes, I had your Romeo killed.
Ooh.
This is painful to watch.
Oh, we're going to be executed for sure now.
I don't know. I just see flowers.
Alright,
Jack is like foaming at the mouth.
Bro, ka.
Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I thought you were canoodling with him. I was jealous. I had him removed, only to learn later that he did not, in fact, have romantic feelings for you. Of course not. Of course he didn't. Not even once. I did not know that. How long are they going to talk to each other like this? How long is the GM going to do this?
Not much longer.
Bro, if he had admitted his move, he would have done it earlier.
I regret that I did it, but it cannot be taken back. Lenora, I love you. I love you enough to have the world burn, if you so desired
By
it.
gift, what the fuck?
Yeah, whoa.
That's a lot. That's like a whole
That's
lot.
beautiful.
That was
Nobody wants
heavy.
that.
And Lenora's like, I need time to think. And then she leaves.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
I start floating higher.
Yeah, Shodan's going towards Jingus and Svaxthy, our bud.
Mm-hmm.
Just like prepping for some catastrophe. Like, nah.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
That was the most conspicuous door noise I've ever heard.
That was the sound of Duke Gyptian being like, "This is awkward, I'm gonna go." As everyone else is like, "This is awkward, we're gonna go." And they all begin to leave and file out, just leaving like a stunned Svaxthy standing at...
How high is the ceiling of the Menthagon?
Oh, the Menthagon is open air.
Oh. I am pretty high right now.
I am
Nice.
also pretty high.
Bugbear
But
floats
right,
away. Shodan gets ready for a fight. Jack is on the ground. Svaxthy is on his hands and knees. His stomach hurts. Jingus is
Dies.
Jingus is staring into the middle distance.
staring into the middle distance.
Mm-hmm.
The high priest is having a conniption.
Oh, I bet.
And
Oh yeah.
that's where we'll end this.
Nice.
The last word of the campaign being conniption.
Conniption's good.
Conniption. That was amazing.